Sal just walks into my office.
Yeah.
And he goes, and I never know when he's pulling my chain, but he's being totally serious. And he goes,
I'm pulling this chain.
I don't think you're pulling my chain. I think you figured out when I brought you in here to reel it back in. He goes, I have a theory. I said, what's your theory? He goes, I think subconsciously Howard wants me to do something wacky at the wedding.
Oh, my God.
Sal, I'm taking the invitation away. You fucking moron.
No, hold on.
Even Beth said she was listening yesterday when you walked in, and instead of saying, hey, I'm really excited to be coming to the wedding, and I'm really glad, Beth saw a way to invite me, you go, what is your comment? Your comment was...
She finally came
to say, she heard that, she goes, I so fucking don't
I know,
want
I heard that too, and I was like, oh.
If I said thank you, it would be boring.
Right. That's what I try to even defend you, but
that was a joke for the radio.
Honestly, if you pull anything weird, I'm going to assign Ronnie to you the entire night. If you do anything weird, I'm going to have you fucking thrown right out on your
I won't do anything weird, and I'm not your therapist.
What?
Yeah, good.
But
yeah, that's right. You're not my therapist.
But
you're not even somebody I'd confide in, let alone be my therapist.
You're not even my therapist.
Yeah, you're not even Artie's therapist. Artie will go to anyone. All right, he's looking for help anywhere he can get it.
No, I was just saying to Gary that the odd thing is that Beth, if you look at the sequence of events,
you're so fucked up.
There was a sequence of events.
Beth.
Asshole, listen to me.
Beth is marrying you because
your name is now officially asshole.
Let him explain it.
All right, go ahead.
Beth is marrying you because you have an endearing personality, you are a very powerful person, and you are extremely talented. That came from the show. Now,
what?
That came because of the popularity you've gained through the Howard Stern Show. You have created this entity. Now, in my opinion, there's one thing more that you love more than marriage and Beth, and that's your show. Your show comes first, no matter how you slice it. And in an odd way,
is that right?
All these events that have happened throughout the course of the years that have made your show great has led you to Beth. So I think there's only one thing more important than you than marrying Beth, and that's for a good show. So subconsciously,
all right, Sigmund
by
Freud,
you knowing,
let me just tell you something.
Hold on, let me finish, sir. Subconsciously, by you.
So does Beth subconsciously want you to do something too?
But there's one thing higher than Beth in your mind, and that's the show. So subconsciously in your head, you're thinking, okay, if Sal comes to the wedding, something might happen, and even though I love Beth, it could lead to something good
Sal,
to the show.
I'm telling you right now, you're fucking insane. You're mentally ill.
All right.
And you have low intelligence.
And you invited him to your wedding.
And I was just about to say, I am stupider than you because I invited you. I somehow fucking felt bad for you. And subconsciously and consciously, I will fire you if anything goes down. If you don't fucking behave exemplary.
All right. But
in an exemplary manner, you're out.
If your show goes down because I'm not the guy you want me to be, and Beth divorces you because you're no longer popular, don't blame me.
You're insane. Get out.
No longer popular.
Get out. I don't even want to hear your voice.
Dude.
But I honestly believe that, Howard. And I'm talking to you as a friend right now.
Thanks.
Because I know
you're not my friend, so...
Would you say the show's more important than Beth?
No, I would not.
Really?
I would not say that.
Would you say in the past the show...
What I'm saying to you is this, Sal, very simply. I felt bad for you.
Thank you.
Because I know you're a fucking head case, and I know how you're a crybaby.
I'm not.
And I know as tough guys, you come off and you try to make jokes about everyone. Second, anyone says anything about you, you go into a paranoid fit. So I didn't want you to fucking bum out that day. So we took some compassion on you. But the audience is right. I'm an asshole for inviting you.
Really?
You're an ungrateful retard.
Ungrateful?
Yes.
How am I ungrateful?
Because here I've invited you, and your reaction is bizarre.
It's not. I don't know. I just that every time that we go out...
You're saying you're so fucked up that if I invite you, I want something bad to happen.
Not bad, but something interesting.
Well, here's what I want to have happen.
Oh, it won't be interesting without you.
No, but keep in mind,
Sal,
Howard,
do me a favor.
This
Honestly,
is just a theory.
This is for real. This is for real. Here's my theory.
No.
Do me a favor.
No.
I'm taking it back. I don't want you to come.
No, Howard,
I don't want you to come.
No, don't do that.
You're not being allowed in. I'm telling you.
I don't hear you. I'm taking my headphones off.
You're out. You're out.
You're going to have security there just to stop Sal.
Yeah, he's not coming. Come to think of it, I had a party for Artie at a pizza place. He threw pizza at Scott DePace at the party.
I had a food fight.
Yeah, it's true. What the fuck am I thinking? The guy's a retard.
What he just said, man, I hope there was some humor in that because that was the scariest thing I've ever heard.
No, he was serious.
It wasn't. Here's how I know it wasn't. I'm serious. he floated that theory to John Hine on the way home yesterday in the car, which John said, Sal, just leave it here. And then he said it to Richard this morning, and Richard, of course, being a great employee, said, you got to go tell Gary.
Yeah, but because doesn't he realize what he just said insults Beth too? He's you know,
He's sick.
not directly saying she's marrying you because you're famous, but he's sort of saying that, you know.
Yeah, well,
He's
yeah,
exactly saying that.
Yeah.
His whole life is based on this show, including Beth's love for him.
Well, he just insulted the shit out. Like, in other words, Beth's with you for the show.
Yeah.
So
He
horrible
insulted you.
insult.
He insulted her. He insulted
and whether that's the
everything.
case or not, why would you say that to me?
First of all,
He says it like it's a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And that you know it.
Yeah.
first of all, anybody who knows her by now
fuck
knows
off,
it's
Sal,
not
really.
the
Hold on, dude,
case.
that's not how
Really,
it- wait a
do me a
minute.
favor. Don't come, will you?
Well, hold on, but wait. I didn't say that about Beth.
No.
Not at all. I
You
said,
don't- yeah, okay.
I said the popularity that you've gained by creating the Howard Stern show has led you to Beth.
Okay.
I mean, it's just
all right. So in
it's
other words, so
biorhythms.
that's so important to me that something weird should happen.
No, not something
Sal,
weird.
This is retarded. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay,
I don't
but
want you to come.
I'm not
It was
gonna,
a mistake to
I'm not
invite
going to
you.
disrupt your wedding. I have a theory that subconsciously.
How about this theory? I don't want you there.
You know, but now
I wanna take back the invitation.
Now you're being ridiculous just based on a theory. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean I'm going to do
No,
anything.
I don't know. I don't know what you're capable of.
I'm not
The audience
capable
is
of
right.
anything. But the point
Why
is,
am I torturing myself with you?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't even
made
know
a
how-
mistake. I thought it was important to you, but it's not.
It's
When
very
you're
important.
There,
No.
you're going to be thinking about Sal and what he might
Yeah.
No,
I
you
need-
won't.
I need to have a nice
You know
day.
I've been good. Your birthday party, Bubba's
Yeah,
wedding.
you sucked at Artie's party. You fucking threw pizza in Scott DePace's face.
Well, that
I
was
was
a-
going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's true with that one.
I forgot about that.
But after that one with Artie, I was at Artie's house recently. I was great at your birthday party. I was great at your
Yeah.
engagement party. I was great at.
All right.
And I'm going to be
Don't
good. But,
fuck up,
but you have to
man.
understand,
I'm
Howard.
telling
That,
you, I'm being serious.
I know, I'm not,
You want
but
me to
yeah-
give you the talk off the air? I'll give you the talk.
no, you don't. But
I'm not talking to you.
Because he'll still think you're telling him subliminally.
Yeah.
you have to
fuck
you
up.
have to understand. It's just my
Dominic,
perspective
you're on the
based
air.
on your show.
I think you invited him, and Beth did, because it was almost like there were bad vibes not to invite him.
Right. That's exactly right.
And we would have had to live with 2-3 more months of him crying
Yeah.
or not crying, and
Right.
almost giving off bad vibes to Beth, who just wants this to be a happy moment. The real bottom line is he's crazy.
He is.
You get it?
He is crazy.
Doesn't understand it.
Well,
I
why do you
think-
think he can't get along with his wife? She can't even communicate with him.
But he really believes all this. That's what you're all missing.
Yeah.
He truly believes all he tells you.
Yeah, he thinks he can read your mind.
Beth loves Howard, and that's why she wants to get married.
And what's the difference?
And I agree.
Why she wants to get
Nothing
married?
to do
I
with
invited
the
you to the
show.
wedding because I wanted you to feel a part of things.
And I appreciate
Yeah,
that
but
greatly.
I made a mistake. I realize it today.
And with that sentiment, why do you want him sitting there?
No, I don't even want you there. You're not there to celebrate my
I
marriage.
am really.
No, I really don't want you there.
I'm there to celebrate, and I
No,
sincerely
I
mean
really
that.
don't. I don't want to pay for your drinks. I don't.
You
wanna,
don't have to.
I
I won't
want
drink.
open bar except for you.
I'll drink water.
Yeah.
I have a
Artie,
simple,
no open bar for him. You're in charge of that.
I'll be by the bar guarding it,
Good.
a simple
completely
rule.
sober.
You're not going to drink at my wedding, right?
That's right.
Well, I mean, the goal is to stop drinking, yeah.
How'd it go yesterday with your 2.5-hour session?
I'll tell you what, it actually went great.
Yeah?
He actually, at the end, he did some relaxing stuff. Not quite meditation, but
No kidding.
stuff I got into.
Nice.
Very helpful, because I
Howard?
had a stressful
Sounds-
day the rest of the day.
Sounds a little new agey. Yes, Dominic.
Yeah,
How
it
about
was.
a simple rule? Let's see if he can do it. He cannot discuss the wedding until the wedding. He's not allowed to bring it up. He can't give it.
I don't want him going. I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna be fine. Relax. Take it easy. It's only
Your
a wedding.
feelings are so bizarre.
All of a sudden, the wedding's all about you.
It's not even close to me. It's about Howard. That's
No,
who I
'cause
had in
now
mind.
He's got to think, there's that asshole Sal
I wish I
who
had
might
somebody
do
thinking
something.
for me like I think for this man.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
All right, come on,
You should be
Sal, Sal,
honored.
get out.
Did you
Really.
hear that?
You're scaring everybody.
Robin's kind of right. You are making this wedding about
I'm
you.
jerking Howard's chain. You guys can't see past that. Come on.
I don't think you're
Oh,
not.
it's such a
dude.
bit.
Yesterday in the hallway,
Come on.
you said the same thing to me and Richie in the hallway.
Of course.
You said,
Well, I got to warm everybody up to make it seem real, right, Richard? Am I see?
Richard said that you can behave if you want to.
Of course I can, and I'm going to. I'm playing Howard. Don't you understand? That's part of my genius. I get him all worked up and scared.
That's part of Sal's biorhythm.
Oh, yeah, the biorhythm.
To go on the air and pretend like he's going to be crazy, but when it comes down to it, he's not.
Richard, you think he's gonna behave?
Yeah, I think his biorhythms will be perfectly in check, and he'll behave.
What does that mean, biorhythms?
Biorhythms, I don't know. It's, it's
Means he'll
a
behave.
combination of bio and rhythm. I don't know what the hell it is.
Is that like
Come on, Mason.
pheromones?
It's your biological rhythm. Right, Sal?
I'm not going to do anything at his wedding. Come on, I'm fucking playing these guys.
John Boy, you're on the air.
Why don't you just put him in like a Hannibal Lecter transport dolly with a mask and then have someone push him around so he
Not a
can't
bad
fuck
idea.
nothing up?
Yeah.
I think a cage like you do with a dog.
How about I not let him in the door?
Beth, you're wearing
I
a
wouldn't-
Fino
I wouldn't let him
skin
within
cream.
60 miles of your wedding.
Really?
No. Within 60 miles.
He can't even come
You know what it
into
is,
the
Howard?
city.
Fred was very definite.
You know what? It's not even like he's going to do something that day.
Yeah.
It's like this poison pill that you swallow. Somewhere down the line, it might be 1 week, it might be 2 weeks.
He's right. He's
it
right.
might be 3
Fred's
months.
very wise.
But he's going to do something that's going to ultimately hurt Beth and piss you off.
Wow.
Yeah, he's right. It could be a reaction he says on the air about the wedding.
Because
It could-
it's kind of like what he did with the Beth jokes in his routines. You had to talk with the guy, and then he still did it. It's like a compulsion. He can't help it.
After Beth and I went and got our tattoos, we called Lisa G to give her the exclusive. We couldn't even get a hold of her.
Really?
I said, boy, she's slipping.
What was she up to?
I don't know. I couldn't get through to her.
Well, you know, she did say she washed her hands of the whole thing. She couldn't get any information, so she was like, I'm done. I'm through with it. Took the day off.
Lisa, come in here. Where were you after we got these tattoo things?
I didn't even see her out there.
Yeah, there she is. I hear her coming in. Sound like a herd of elephants. There she is. What happened? We called you to give you the exclusive.
I know.
What
I
happened?
finally spoke to Beth, so
Yeah.
just ran in here.
Lisa just sprinted into the studio.
I was trying to find out what Sal meant by biorhythms.
I don't know.
He doesn't know what that is.
He makes me. Yeah. What did he say?
He didn't really explain it.
Because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He says shit and he doesn't even know what he's
Yeah.
saying. I'm telling you.
He's not going to be able to help himself at the wedding. He's giving you his subconscious warning.
Absolutely.
The people that have these problems, they can't. When the moment comes, it's like
You got to
he's
make
not
it.
going to be able to help. He's going to
He's
do
right.
something fucked.
And he's, by saying it here, that's his way of getting your tacit approval. If you
Right.
still have him at the wedding,
Yeah.
you're sanctioning
I don't want him there.
shenanigans.
I don't want him there. I'm not kidding, Gary.
I have a big announcement.
What's the announcement?
I'm not kidding. I didn't even bother printing it out. Beth just sent me an email, and it's just one line. It said, please tell Sal to show some class and not show up at the wedding.
Right.
Wow.
Wow. That's fucking.
Well.
What did you say, Lisa?
That's not good.
No, she
But
doesn't
Sal
want him there.
does that all the time,
I
though.
know, it's-
He had an invitation, and he then screwed it up.
Yeah, he got in the door, but he's not coming in.
So will that open? Can I take
Yeah.
the hot chick again? Or no?
I think that's only fair.
Well,
He's got that. You know what? I have to. You know what? It's as fucked up as this. I have to agree with Beth. I think he's acting a little odd here. And
Yeah.
It's like why?
She's right.
Priorities
Yeah.
are all messed up.
yes, Ben.
Hey, Stern.
Yeah.
Hey, you better watch Sal, man. This guy's like a fucking crazy stalker, man. He might try and like kill you one day, just like for the better good of the world or some shit.
You know, I don't. I wish I totally disagreed.
Yeah,
He's like one of those
unfortunately,
stalkers
that
out
has
in the
some
bushes.
validity to it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, I just think he's overthinking this, and it's in his head, and it's probably better for Sal too. That whatever. You don't go.
It's for his protection.
Yeah.
He might. You're lucky you didn't let him sleep at your house that one night. He might try to sniff your boxers or something.
I would never let him sleep at my house.
No, he'd be walking around like in Beth's wedding dress.
Oh, here comes more idiotic talk.
Yeah.
What is it?
He's definitely.
Dude,
crazy
that's
psycho
not kidding.
man.
I know. You
You're
know
out. You better not go.
Yeah, I feel bad for you, Howard.
Right.
Oh,
Here
my
he goes.
God.
Right. Okay.
There he
Good.
goes.
Thank
He
you.
just
No,
got
I know.
on it.
Don't
Shut
go.
up.
Good.
Shut up now.
No, I feel bad because I put you in a strange situation with the person that you love.
No,
and it's a
you've
big
put-
event.
You've put,
I'm sorry.
No, you've put me not in a strange position. You're strange, and I feel like you're crazy.
But I'm not. I mean, I was, just
no, he's a psychopath. There's a difference.
Everybody knows I'm not a psychopath.
We do?
no, they don't.
It's just that I what happens is I have certain thoughts, and then I put them out there where most people would just dismiss the thought. I allow the thought to run, and I think
You mean
of scenarios.
like thoughts like of people killing another person?
No, where does killing come into any of this?
Sal, you just described what a pedophile thinks. They have certain.
No, I don't. You see, that's what really bothers me. That has nothing to do with it.
No, but that's what
Pedophilia and killing has nothing to do with somebody who is thinking about the show and thinking about things that coordinate with the show inside and outside. I'm just obsessed with the show. That's what it comes down to. But I do apologize because I feel really bad to put you in a strange situation like this because, this is a special day for you
you're
and Beth.
messing me up.
And I just went with a theory, and I didn't want to put you and Beth in a situation. But hold on, to continue.
What did you mean by biorhythm?
Well, biorhythms is everything that you do in life coordinates with something else that would happen. Like for every action, there's a reaction, so to speak, and that's what biorhythms.
Yeah, exactly.
But hold on. In regards to Beth, I just don't want her. Beth knows me as well. I think to a certain extent.
Really?
Don't take this. It's hard for me to explain this. Beth, don't take it so personal. It's just a theory I have about Howard, and it has nothing to do with
a wedding. Is the most important day in a girl's life. She's never been married before. This is like her big day.
Yes.
And she wants to share it with only people she's comfortable with. I'm going to explain it to you.
And people who are wishing her well.
And I do wish her well.
And having a creep like you there was a big leap for her because she felt, you know what, you work with me, and I'm going to do this for my future husband, and, maybe this will be nice. And I agreed.
And then you go and,
and then you
open your big yap again.
And then you're like, geez, subconsciously they want me to fuck up their wedding.
Well, not they. Like, again, I was looking at you, and I know she's...
Okay.
I know...
Whatever. And it's like, if you're having that thought, that means you're starting to think, gee, what do I need to do to please Howard?
You know what's interesting?
You're insane.
He thinks that you talked Beth into inviting him. It was really something she did.
I don't think that. Do you live in my head? How would you know that?
Because you're saying Howard secretly wants you to do something. Howard didn't invite you.
Well, how do you know that?
I know it.
Well, whatever the case may be, the point I'm trying to make is...
Oh, God.
I'm getting all choked up here.
Just die.
Thanks.
Do us all a favor.
Jesus Christ.
Who would want somebody to screw up their wedding?
Jim was so right to
I
dump
know.
you.
Like subconsciously, I want him to fuck up my
wedding. I can't wait to high-five Jim when I see him.
Good.
I'll snip his fingers first, then I'll high-five him.
Do it.
Anyway.
Nick, you're on the air.
Yeah. Then I could die in peace.
Nick, you're on the air.
You'll die happy.
Subconsciously, you want Sal to be your best man at the wedding.
Right. Sal already figured that out.
See, I'm smart enough to realize that's not the case.
Sal, why can't you just tell Howard you're going to be on your best behavior?
But I am. I'm going to be.
No, you're not. You're having thoughts.
No.
I'm secretly sending you messages subconsciously to do
it's a
something.
theory. It's a theory. That's all it is.
I see.
And you have to remember, Howard.
Good.
It's only based on the history of the show, and that's the only thing I was looking at. But I'm not going to do anything.
What history of the show are you referring to where I had people fuck up my life?
Well, every time. Every time. No, every time there's an event.
You're a depraved fan. That's all.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're insane.
No, I'm not. Every time.
James, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, this motherfucker. Good God. The whole reason you were getting married was because people like him disrespecting Beth. And now that you're getting married to her, he's still not respecting her.
No.
You're gonna have to fire somebody and make them believe you mean business.
I know.
Shut up! Listen, this guy, you're totally off the mark. This has nothing to do with Beth. It was just a theory.
It's her wedding.
Yeah, but it's her wedding, and you know what? She's entitled to the greatest day of her life. She's a sweet person, and I'm grateful that she was considerate enough to allow me to go. I mean, that's a very magnanimous thing to do.
All right.
But listen to what you just said in that last 20-minute soliloquy. You said, with Beth listening, obviously, you said the show's more important to Howard than Beth.
No, in my mind.
Oh, he loves to just do
Howard
that.
has said that. You've said that in the past.
No, he has.
Yes, he has.
Matter of fact, he said the direct opposite. He said the direct opposite.
I don't know.
Beth is extremely important to me.
Yes, I agree.
More important than anything. So just cut it out. You're being absurd.
He's not getting married to do something for the show.
I know that.
I didn't put her initial on my finger because I'm not in love with her.
And I know that too. And I know
Gary,
why
go
you
ahead.
guys
You're
are
on
in
the
love.
air.
Hello?
Yes.
I think that Sal has a very negative personality.
Yes, you're right
All he
about
has
that.
to do is look at his relationship with Artie and how everything went down, all the good shit that Artie did for him,
Right.
and how he ended up repaying him by being a total asshole later on. I think that if you let him in a wedding, every little thing that happens at the wedding, like where you sit him and where you sit other people, I think that like Fred said later on, that's the kind of.
I'm sitting him next to Fred, so Fred will keep an eye on him.
I will punch you.
Fred.
No, but it's not even what he's going to do that day.
I just want to
swear
somewhere down the line.
Somewhere down the line, and I'm actually trying to do you a favor, Sal, whether you realize it or not. I'm trying to protect you from doing something incredibly dumb.
I agree with Fred. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, like, me and Sal had issues, but me and Sal are friendly now. We worked everything out. Everything's cool, and I was wrong in that, too, I think. But I'm coming where Fred's coming from right now. I really think, Sal, and it's real seriously, that it's better for you and everybody not to. Because you're really overthinking this, and something weird might happen.
Artie's right. You have weird thoughts. You even lose your wife's New Year's Eve party by turning off the TV during the midnight countdown.
Right.
Like you can't control yourself.
Yeah, but you know what? Who wants to see that stupid, lame
people?
Some
wife
people
did.
I mean, is this
people
what
at that party?
Right.
Your wife did.
But you know what? It made the event. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Your wife can't stand you. She's going to other guys to get emotional support. How does that make the event? She's like, I just want to be with a guy who's not retarded.
Howard?
Yeah.
Did he get kicked out of a Passover Seder for doing something?
Yeah, he did. He fucked up there too.
Right. And
What
he
did you
thought
do?
and he thought he
I
was
thought
doing
something nice.
He thought he was doing something nice too.
It was a Seder. We read from the pamphlet. We read all that stuff and the prayers and whatnot. And then at the end, I was so impressed with the Jewish religion that I had no idea about it. That I raised my glass in honor to the Jews, and I said, I'm officially a Jew for Jesus. Now, I didn't know Jews for Jesus actually condemned
Why do you always have
the
to
Jewish...
say something?
I
Why
didn't
can't
know.
you just sit and relax?
Because I wanted to do something nice. It was my way of extending my
Can't
Catholic...
you say this was a beautiful ceremony? And as someone who has never seen one of these before, I'm very honored to be here. Boom.
Extending my Catholic what?
I was extending my Catholic beliefs and trying to mend it with the Jews. I was very
Mend it.
impressed. But it was just
a Seder.
It was a sign of endearment. That's all it was.
All right.
I'm sorry. I mean, and
In
that's
other
what
words,
I get.
you seem to be misunderstood
So
all
if
the
I'm
time.
negative,
I don't want
or-
you misunderstood at my wedding.
Look, you always say I'm stupid. I never believed you. But today I believe you,
Right.
and I finally put two and two together.
I don't even know how to express to you how
No.
sorry I am that we
The
invited
mistake
you.
that I made was extending my thoughts a little further, just explaining a theory or two. But again, there's
Are you going to be theorizing during the wedding?
No, nothing.
I'm afraid
You know
you're
what I'm
gonna
do at the
be.
wedding?
It's two in
I'm
your
gonna sit
head.
back, relax, and be happy for two people that are
No, you're
extremely in
not.
love.
No, you're not.
All right, well,
Fred's right.
You're in my head. You can't tell me what's in my head.
Oh, I know
You're
exactly
telling
what's in
him
your
what's
head.
in his head. Why can't we tell you what's in your head?
I didn't tell him what's in his head. I theorized what could be in his head. But I know that's not the case now because he explained it to me.
Jeff the drunk, you're on the air.
Sal's a fucking moron.
Right.
Even Jeff
Even
the
Jeff
drunk
knows.
knows.
Wow. Jeff's drunk and he knows that.
Howard, I would find it a pleasure if you invited me.
I know you would.
It's out of the question.
Well, I'd have Jeff over Sal.
Do I know something?
Oh,
He will
that
do
hurts.
something stupid, but at least it'll be an isolated, contained stupid.
At least he's not mean.
Right.
I won't do nothing stupid.
Yeah, and if Jeff drives his house, it's more people to go home with him if he's if people get drunk.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, at this point, I trust Jeff more than you.
Well, that hurts, but that's all right. I'm just
For
back here
Jeff
because
to take time out of a busy day to make this call, Sal, you got to think about it.
that's true. I feel bad for you and Beth putting you in an awkward position. That wasn't
Do
my
you think
intent.
Fred
That's
and-
all I
do you
wanted to
think
say. And
Fred
I'm
and-
sorry to Beth.
All right.
And that's it.
All right,
Because,
thank you. Do you
know,
think Fred and Artie don't want you there because subconsciously they're jealous of the attention you're going to get from the stunt
No,
you do?
please stop it.
All right.
That's a good theory, though.
That's so stupid.
I think that's in your head.
No, that's not in my
All
head
right,
at all.
thank you.
And, you know,
Me and Fred are going to be in the corner. Why didn't I think of getting naked and sitting on the
Yeah.
cake?
you know, you have to remember,
What can we do to
I am
disrupt
very
this
grateful for this.
Sal's so smart. He made the wedding by getting naked and sticking his cock in Beth's ear. Yeah.
Right.
And then
During the
to
toast.
Mark Consuelos.
Oh, and that anti-Semitic toast. Jesus.
It's unbelievable.
And we
man.
did the chocolate bandit mask on Mark Consuelo.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm such a nice guy. I keep getting sucked into your stupid universe.
You're not.
There's something wrong with me.
You're a smart guy.
I wish my therapist would return. He's gone for the month.
Is he really?
This is why this
I could talk to
happened.
you.
Yeah, this is why it happened. He kept me. He said, "You don't want Sal there."
They leave in August, therapist.
I just want to say I'm sorry for putting you both in an awkward position. I am
Yeah,
grateful.
and I'm not sure.
And you have
and
to remember.
can I say something?
I know I'm on the fence. I have to live with that.
I'm going to come to you privately and probably
please
ask
don't.
you not to come to the wedding.
Please don't do that.
I'm going to do it.
Beth has already requested.
I know, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And you have to
that's
So
understand.
when I
Sale,
do,
brother.
just be a
that's
man
gonna
about it
be
and say
playing
I
into his
understand.
head, too.
But you have to understand, Howard, prior to the
I
invitation.
tried my best. I can't
know.
have you there. I realize it's a
I mean,
mistake.
prior to the invitation,
Yeah.
I came on the air and I said, I understand I have to suffer the consequences. I did something wrong. And I walked away from it. So,
and we invited you, and now, as soon as we did that, we're
but I just had a theory that you want something a little kooky to happen.
I don't.
But that was
your
just
theory scared me because
and
you
that's
might
all it
act
was.
on it.
No, I won't. But I won't.
Yeah, but you might have if I hadn't interceded.
But I was smart enough to tell you I had a thought of a theory. You said don't do it, and now I'm
But you
not.
still think that's my theory.
But it's not. It's just a theory.
Yeah, but you still think I think that. And that's what scares me.
No, I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
We got a question, Sal. When you were theorizing that Howard wanted to do something, did you come up with any ideas of what you might have done?
No, it didn't even go that
What do you think you could do?
far.
What could
Nothing.
you do? Tell me the stunt you could pull.
Nothing. I couldn't. Listen, it's your wedding. No.
Would you rub your cock on the fruit?
No.
You did that at Artie's birthday.
Did you really?
No, I
He
did
rubbed
not.
his cock all over the fruit.
Oh, stop
Tell the truth.
Did he really?
Tell
I
the
didn't know
truth.
George Takei was there.
The sausage and peppers I made for Artie at his beach house party, I smacked my dick on the hero.
Wait a
thing.
minute.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm
Did you
joking.
really, Sal?
No.
Sal, you remember what I said when I ate that sandwich, you motherfucker?
He said to me 6 times, don't fuck with my sandwich.
It's sausage and peppers.
And you slapped your cock on it. Tell him the truth.
Sal, did you do that?
No. I
Did
wish I
you?
could pull his leg, but he'll kill me.
No, I won't kill you. I'll just
No,
because I said I was going
Not
to
even
say
close.
you were very nice in my house, but this is a different thing with his wedding. It's in your head. It's too crazy now. Like,
No,
just
I
stay
didn't do
away
that
from-
to you,
You're
hero. I'm
nuts.
joking with you guys.
All right, I believe you, but
I
whatever.
would never do that. And again, whatever the consequences are, they are. Again, it was little
The consequences are I don't want you to come. There it is. We're putting it out on the table.
That's awful.
It's it's just a big mistake.
You got to get that through your head, Sal. I mean, Beth already made that decision.
Yeah, and I feel very bad, and I'm, Beth, if you're listening, I'm very sorry. And that wasn't my intent.
Why would you
Again,
sabotage yourself like this? You were you almost didn't get invited.
Right.
Why would you think of anything?
You were flying under the radar, and you put yourself back on the radar.
Right, and I was deliberately flying under the radar out of respect to Howard and Beth, and it was their special
that
day, and I
respect
made a
should have
mistake.
continued.
Yeah, and then once I got it, I just had, again, a theory, really no relevance to Beth, but now I see the
but
big picture.
You completely forgot how you almost didn't get invited.
Yes. As soon as the invitation came, my mind was just like wiped like a clean slate. And,
right. Yeah,
but, and I was happy, I was
Steven, you're on the air.
really honored to be a part of it. And then I realized how I fucked it up because I started thinking of these things. But
Yeah.
I was honest enough to tell you what my thoughts were.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Not that I
Steven-
would act upon them.
Steven, you're on the air.
I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm really. I'm
let me put it
I'm
in
listening,
perspective.
I'm listening to myself, and it's just coming off so wrong. It's not even close.
Now you're like everybody else.
You know,
I
it's
just
not,
wanted to say something. I enjoy working with you.
Thank
I
you.
got no problem with you. I'm glad you joined the show many years ago.
Thank you, Howard.
But I think to put our lives together in a personal way, to attempt this is probably suicidal.
Abbott and Costello did not like each other.
Right. So in other words, let's keep it professional.
And I will.
And so don't come to the wedding. Do me a favor. I want you to bow out now. I want you to say, I don't want to come.
Wow.
I want to come, but out of respect to Beth and you, if you don't want me to come and it makes you feel better, I certainly will
thank you.
not
That's-
come
that's
because
nice of
Beth at least deserves that.
If your wife wants to come, that's fine.
I'll send her for real. I will send her without me because I feel bad now for her because it's not right. But
Why should she miss out?
my wife could go as Artie's date.
No, but Sal, if your wife really did go, that's
Steven,
that's bad for
what's
the
on
marriage.
your? Yes, Gary.
No, it's great for the marriage. I'll
Would
be at a
anybody
strip
like
club.
to see a small video clip of Sal rubbing his penis on fruit outside Artie's birthday party?
Oh, wait, the pumpkin. You're talking about the pumpkin thing. Yeah, Ralph took this video. We showed Howard and we discussed this. This was at a fruit stand.
Right, okay.
But still, like, you're at Artie's birthday party.
But that was afterwards. I was with Ralph. We had a few drinks. I saw the pumpkins there, and I wanted to smack my penis on it. That is totally unrelated to any weddings, parties. That's outside.
That's a party. Okay,
Party
it's
was
my
over.
party.
Party
but
was over.
It's a party Howard threw.
Yes, it
Howard
was. It was a
rented out
beautiful
that
party.
place.
So if you-
it's a big night, a busy night. You're representing the party.
Right.
Howard.
If you got arrested
You're
for doing that.
outside.
Why would
if
you
you got
do
arrested
that?
and the headline said, Howard Stern employee arrested at party that Howard threw, how would you feel?
It will say Howard's name big, and your name will be nowhere.
I would feel terrible.
You wouldn't feel terrible.
You're right.
Yeah, you would.
feel terrible. No. I would feel terrible. Well, it was a funny little goofy thing you did outside.
Sal,
People have done these things.
When I
times.
invite you to something, keep your penis. Forget it. This isn't going to work.
No, I do.
You're
See,
retarded.
Gary's instigating this. This is an old thing.
And why would you touch some pumpkins that people have to handle with your penis?
It was just a spur of the moment thing. Ralph had the video camera on. We were laughing. We were looking at the pumpkins.
See, that's the thing. Somebody's going to be there with a picture. Somebody's going to video camera. He's going to do something dumb.
No, I'm not. Look, again, your birthday party, your engagement party, Artie's house party. I've been a gentleman to all this stuff. I'm going to.
Let's not go crazy.
I've been.
No, but there's examples the other way. Look at that. Like that's, not even funny.
I mean,
it's not even funny.
I know it's not.
Told
it's never
someone
funny.
told me, you have to see this pumpkin video to believe how ridiculous it is. But let me just say something. I heard at Christine's, your wife's friend's wedding, you stripped down to your underwear and danced in the middle of the floor. True or false?
There's a story behind that, though.
Is it true or false?
Oh, my God.
True or
You
false?
admitted to this and you humped the bridesmaid, right?
No, I didn't hump a bridesmaid.
True or false?
It's true, but
Okay. That's it.
But this
That's
has.
it.
Hold on, Howard. This was
I
a
don't
long.
want-
They wanted him to do it.
Right.
See?
They didn't want. No.
They wanted him to
This
do
is
it.
what
Everybody wants him to do it.
This is what happened.
Subconsciously, they
They
want.
did the conga line thing, and the DJ handed out boxer shorts and hats to the guys, and the guys took off their shirts. I took off my shirt too with the rest of the conga line, but they were out of boxer shorts. So as a goof, I dropped my pants and showed my real boxer shorts.
All right.
And that's what happened.
And wasn't your wife really angry?
She's always angry. It's in her nature.
Don't you think it's interesting that your wife? So maybe it's you. It's not your wife. That's the problem.
Maybe
she's always angry because you're fucking up all the time.
I don't mean to fuck up. That's the problem. My intent's
See,
always good.
You don't know that you're doing it.
And were you a gentleman at Artie's pizza party? No. You're fucking. I turn around and you're in this nice fucking restaurant. They've never opened this restaurant for just one person before. They did me a favor. I turn around. You're over at the pizza equipment. They're nice enough to let you make a pizza. You take it and you start throwing shit in the restaurant at Scott DePace.
Right.
And dude, there it is. There's the video.
Scott didn't start that. He reacted, which I
Dude,
would have, but
it's a reflection on me. Like, oh,
You're
they
right.
had the party, and they were disrespectful to the pizzeria and all that kind of
and
shit.
it's a famous place. Like believe me, they're looking for stories like that, especially with Howard's name with that.
right.
And outside, you're fucking a pumpkin.
Yeah, and you put your cock on pumpkins. I don't even understand that.
And while we're at it, do we need to tell that one more wedding story? Did you go to Billy Mira's wedding, commandeer the microphone, and start singing filthy songs about what you want to do to his wife?
Yes, I did do that. I had a lot of alcohol in me.
You can't not invite Sal now.
No, Sal, you're out of control.
He's gotta
no
be.
one
Well,
wants
you know
that.
what? You know what? Maybe
we want to have like a classy dinner for our friends. This
And-
is not. It's not. You know what? You're not even missing out on anything. It's not
Right.
even going to be that good.
Well, maybe this is an epiphany for
Yeah.
me, and I'll consider this a wake-up call. That
have you ever behaved at a wedding?
Yes.
No. There's not one example.
Mine.
Yeah.
I was.
How are you invited to that?
All right. Thank you.
But I'm sorry,
Thanks.
and,
Thanks. Consider bowing out and saving me the aggravation of having to tell
you know
not
what?
to come.
You've made me see the light.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for extending my thoughts and being honest, and I
you.
will bow out of the wedding, and I
Thank you.
apologize to
All
Beth
right.
if she took offense to anything.
All right. Thank you. He's insane. What is he doing?
He's just got this compulsion.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
It's a sickness.
I'm an inappropriate slob. He makes me feel so good about myself.
You know something.
I mean, jeez.
He
But
knows
you know
nothing.
what? It's actually,
Like, you know-
I really do agree with Fred. It's really better off for him. This is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know what? It's
He'll
like-
keep working here. He does good work here. Just stay away from the other shit.
He does. I like the guy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. I'm trying in the worst way to invite him.
Because he's admitting now, he goes, that
He
did
has-
happen.
yeah.
I got drunk. Someone provoked me with a camera.
He
blah,
has
blah,
no
blah.
boundaries.
Right.
There's no boundaries.
No.
Right.
And now he's
then
got
he's
me
going to get
thinking,
around all of us, and he's going to like go berserk.
at my little...
And then what he always does is he'll go ahead, he'll do his stupid thing,
Right.
and then it's like he'll beg for forgiveness. But in the meantime, he's already on the way home going, how proud he is that he got away with it again.
And now he's got me thinking at my get-together, like Sal said, Art, let me make you a sausage and pepper sandwich. I'm so good at it. And you know what? He made me a great sandwich, but I said, Sal, listen to me. I better not find out later you like came in this or
Yeah,
something.
you
'cause
put a
I will-
pubic hair in there.
And now I was...
think he rubbed his dick.
Yeah,
in it.
now I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Might have happened.
Hey, Artie, how was the
That's my
provolone?
My point is, how can you have the guy? You were supposed to be thinking about Beth on that day.
Right. I'll be
not
thinking about Sal.
Right.
Yeah,
And he
that's
wants
a good
that.
point, too. Yeah, who
Put
needs
Sal
that?
in a wedding dress.
Really?
What happens? You play a bit on the air.
Here, hold on. Let's talk. Let's talk.
No, I don't want to talk
Come
anymore
on.
about this. Come
Dude,
on.
You definitely crossed that line. You
Yeah,
said
right.
You didn't want to, and you did.
It's actually, I really do agree with Fred.
Are you surprised that? You surprised by Beth? By Beth's email?
No, I totally get where Beth's coming from. I mean, you know, it just got a little out of hand. I know. I don't know. It just stinks. You know.
Are you gonna try to reach out to her and apologize?
I did, and you know, if I were to call her up, it would seem forced. You know, I don't know. Oh my God, did I fuck up?
So you can't go now, really?
It's not even so much that I can't go. I think the right thing for Beth would for me not to go. You know, it would be for me to bow out of respect to her. You know, I really don't. I mean, the last thing I wanted is for this poor girl to start thinking, "Oh my God, what is this guy gonna do?" That wasn't my intent. I just kind of wanted to, you know, like I said, I was just jerking around with Howard a little bit, and you know, sometimes these things backfire on you. You know, that's what happened. He's not coming down here, is he? Oh, Robin, I'm such a fuck up.
I don't know how you did that. That
I'm
was
still trying to figure it
that
out.
was what? How long were you invited? About 48 hours?
Well, you know what, Robin? He can clear the air on the wrap-up show, and I'm sure everything will be
Oh, yeah,
fine. He'll straighten it all out on the wrap-up show.
Right after the show. Amazing.
What do I do, Robin? You're smart.
Look,
I have to be the great.
You gotta just be quiet.
I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Because if I tell you to go do something, you'll fuck it up. You all you had to do.
You get it though. You get
all you had to do was be quiet.
I know.
You don't say everything that comes into your head. If stupid things like that are coming into your head, you definitely don't say everything that's coming into your head.
I guess that's what officially makes me stupid. Like retards would speak out loud.
That's right.
Like a retard would say, "I want to eat a shoe."
Right.
You know.
You're getting it now.
I'm getting
You're
it.
actually getting it.
I'm such a fuck up.
Oh.
Only me.
Why? Why did you even say it? Why did you even bring it
know
up?
me, John. I was jerking around with Howard. Sure, it was a little. But you can't jerk around about this.
Because you put thoughts in people's heads. Now, even though you have no intention of doing something like that, right?
Doesn't matter.
Now they're thinking twice.
I know the thought's there. I know, and that's crazy. You know, there's the show and there's the off the show. You know, on the show, like you know, again, you might have a little thought in your mind. You put it out there, and I didn't think it was going to snowball into something like this. You know, even to the point where Beth would say, you know, have class, don't come. I mean, that really, like, wow. You know, that's when it really hit me. Like, is this really going that far?
Well, because now in the back of her mind, she's thinking, "Oh my God, he's actually thinking about doing something at my wedding." And I'm sure Howard's thinking it as well.
I don't think I don't know. I think Howard trusts me enough not to. But then when all the stuff comes out, the videos of the fucking pumpkins and the sauce fights and everything else.
Oh, everyone's coming to you.
So stupid.
What's
just,
wrong
you know
with
what it is?
you?
It's not. I'm not. You know. It's not that I'm not insane.
So
I'm stupid.
You look at it this way: you might not be invited to the wedding, but you made 45 minutes of great radio.
Oh, shut up.
Great radio, great radio. Yes.
And the good Howard TV episode.
That's good.
all that matters.
Good point. There you go.
Great radio.
Yeah. Great radio.
Great radio, Sal.
Great radio's got the whole world thinking I'm like David Berkowitz.
Ronnie,
What?
do you think Howard and Beth made a wise decision?
Yes.
What do you think he would have done if he went to that wedding?
I don't know. I don't know.
Something with a penis, probably.
It might have, like Fred and Artie said, it might have even been that night. It could be down the line. But he would bury himself no matter what. If it wasn't that night, it would be a day here. He'd be making comments about Beth or something she wore, or what she looked like, or what her hair looked like, or her necklace that she wore looked like shit. Anything. It could have been a week later. But he would have fucked up no matter what.
Robin, do you think Howard and Beth made a wise decision?
Inviting him? No.
The second
I
decision.
was shocked when I found out that he had been invited. So maybe he did them a favor by saying something stupid and getting himself thrown out again.
And it took him a whole day, right?
He says it's 48 hours. He had a 48-hour invitation.
What do you think he would have done if he went?
You know, it's not that he might have not done anything, but it's the thing, I was just talking to John Hine, and he said at his daughter's bat mitzvah, he was worried about Sal the whole time.
Like Beth and Howard would have had a thought in the back of their head the entire time, and that's just stressful enough.
And it's their day. It shouldn't be about Sal at all.
Okay, let's go to Brad. Brad, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing this morning?
Okay.
Just wanted to ask you about not inviting Sal to your wedding. Everyone knows he's a total tool. But at the risk of your own embarrassment, how can Ronnie possibly go to the wedding and not Sal? Ronnie, I'm sure, probably can play plenty of clips from Ronnie's past history.
Yeah, but I could say to Ronnie, look, I don't want any shenanigans, and he knows how to behave. I've seen him behave. I know what you mean. Ronnie's a real embarrassment, but like he can behave.
He can pull it back if told.
Yeah.
Is there going to be alcohol at the party?
Yeah.
I assume there is.
Yes, there will.
And so you're counting on Ronnie to not drink, or what about?
Yeah, I've told Ronnie he can't drink at my wedding.
And what about Richard?
Oh, Richard.
You might want to put a no drinking edict with him. He was talking about that engagement party before, and this is something I never said on the air, and I don't know how Robin feels. But that night that you guys threw the party for Howard and Beth, I was embarrassed.
Yeah?
I'll be honest with you.
You were embarrassed by Richard.
I was embarrassed. No, not just by Richard. I'm not going to single him out, but there were a few people there that night that were doing some shit that I'm going, this isn't the engagement party that I had envisioned or maybe thought was going to happen.
Who embarrassed you, may I ask?
Well, Richard was definitely one of the forerunners, and he won't see that.
Well, Howard even took him aside at the beginning of the party. He was already drunk.
I told Richard, slow down a little bit because you're walking around like a retard.
And I have to say, Dominic was not exactly stellar either.
Well,
and there's
Dominic
a guy
always
who really,
acts that way.
yeah, but you know what? It wasn't his night. And
he'll act that way at the wedding.
See, you know what? He's kind of like an overweight Sal.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like he'll do anything to get the attention centered around him.
Yeah. He so badly wants my approval,
But what specifically did I do?
Oh, the fact that you had purple gums and you were kind of like reeling back and forth and kind of wobbly.
But I'm always like that.
Dude, not at an engagement party.
Yeah, that was
not
a
really.
bad night for you.
If you're going to be at a bachelor party or just a regular party or a pizza party or a bowling party, not an engagement party. It's like it was kind of a classier kind of restaurant, and you were treating it like you were at a Pizza Hut.
I believe it was like a 5-star restaurant.
It was
a lot of people don't realize.
expensive restaurant.
Yes. I swear I will keep my composure.
I didn't think you were that bad, but you embarrassed Fred.
To me, that's me. Again, I maybe have a different standard that's unreasonable.
I would say that Richard does that at every party, and maybe we've gotten used to it.
Right.
Yeah, but he doesn't do any antics.
No, he just gets drunk and falls over in a corner.
I kind of enjoy watching that.
No, he yells. Well, no, but he does. He gets a little loud.
I don't.
The thing that he does is the typical drunk thing where he wants to talk.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying the same stupid thing over and over.
Yeah,
I talk to my girlfriend. I won't even talk to any of you guys if you don't want.
No, that's not the point. It's just like, shit, that's a great
being a
offer,
human being.
Thank you for the offer.
We're not offering, nobody invites you so you won't bother anybody.
Because at Bubba's wedding, too.
Because when you're sober, you're a decent guy.
Right,
Hold
just
on.
don't drink till you get the color of, you're like a big cherub.
I promise I won't.
His gums were purple.
No, Richard, I remember you were screaming out "big guy jacking" at your engagement, at my engagement party.
He was.
Yeah.
That was a personal joke between me and JD.
Yeah, I know, but big guy
great.
jacking, a lot of the ladies don't understand.
And
what-
that was a restaurant. It's a,
Yeah.
And why yell it?
Me and JD saw a video of a fat guy masturbating, and we thought it was hilarious. And we were just, it was an inside thing.
Howard's a little nervous about you now.
Yeah, I know. I'll be good, I swear. Especially since I know that they're nervous, I'm going to really be careful.
Come on, you don't need to go to that wedding. Hang out.
No, it's usually when you drink, right?
And thanks for the big guy jacking note, JD.
Guess who put that up? Who do you think?
Sal?
Yeah.
That fucker.
But
Big guy jacking.
It's
Big guy
usually
jacking.
it's usually when you're drinking, right? That you get a little out of hand.
I have fun. I like to have fun.
Are you going to control your drinking at the wedding?
I will, more than usual, yeah. I'm not going to vomit. I'm not going to yell out big guy jacking. I'll be good. I'll sip some champagne. I'll be careful.
Have a couple mimosas, right?
A couple mimosas. Have you ever heard of somebody going insane from drinking mimosas? I don't think so. Just show me an instance where a guy, like, was tipping over tables and knocked over a wedding cake after 3 mimosas. You're not gonna find that.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
good.
So it'll be okay.
It'll be fine.
And there's Steve Langford. I see him running in. Steve, what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Peace in our time. Artie Lang and High Pitch Mike making up. Artie and Mike telling each other they both regret the awful things they've said. And Artie going one step further. Lang on tape saying he agrees with High Pitch Mike. Quote, I think Howard is pussying out, man. I think High Pitch Mike should be at the wedding.
Is this a fantasy? Did you dream this? They really did that?
This was a
I don't see
conversation.
Artie. He ran out of the room when you mentioned that.
He doesn't want to own up to it.
I like High Pitch Mike, but I don't know High Pitch Mike all that well, honestly. And I like you, Mike. You're a good guy. I really do like you.
You did call for an essay contest.
I did, but Scott Greenstein won it.
No, I get it. No, you said pretty much yesterday you don't want me there. I get it. That's fine.
Nah, it's not that I don't want you there. It's...
I was foolish to think when you on a show where there's contests and stunts and game shows that when you said there's a staff essay contest.
I know. And you were good enough to go along with it and write a thing up. I didn't know you were really that. Are you really that for real that you think that I...
No, I don't want to go where I'm not welcome. You know, I get that it's a limited audience. And
I like you. I do. I hope you know that.
And then even yesterday to learn that you invited somebody who pretty much verbally assaulted your...
Who is that?
Was Sal, with all those jokes.
Yeah, you're right.
I figured I could come in here and do a roast myself and maybe win an invite.
Well, no, that's not the way to win an invite. I mean, look.
You
know what it is? There's a lot of people who work here I couldn't invite. Steve Langford being one. I like Steve just as much as I like you.
No, Steve's creepy, let's be honest.
Steve's creepy. Okay.
No, he's not. He's not. I don't want to.
I like Steve a lot, but I don't know how to do this. I can't. I only got. You want to know something? I got a small place that I'm doing it in. I only got enough seats. I don't have enough seats for everyone.
I get it, but let me tell you where I was coming from. I hear the contest.
It's not such a great event. It
but
really
you
isn't.
even said his entry was poignant and touching.
It was. He's right. He's a good guy. He's not had a lot of success.
Let me tell you what happened, though. You read the essay on the air.
Yeah.
You said Beth and you both thought, it was really touching and that I should be at the wedding. So then I go to my boss, the news director, Brad Driver, and I say, remember that trip I had scheduled in October?
Yes.
I've got to postpone it. My parents' 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, come on.
No.
So you're not going?
Well, I told them, I said, I don't know if I'm going to be home for your anniversary.
Well, you should be at their anniversary.
Well, now I should, definitely.
Yeah, you really should. Even if I said to you right now, come to my thing, you should be at your parents' anniversary party.
Well,
you know that. And I'm very fond of you. I hope you know that. Steve, I'm not so fond of.
Take a number.
See, this guy, he gets to me. I don't know why. Did you make up with Artie? Is that true?
We had a few words yesterday at the Tropic Thunder screening. Good words.
But I heard you wouldn't walk into the movie screening until Artie left.
No, that's not true. I needed to interview him and Gary about the event.
All right.
That's all it was. So
you're getting along with Artie now?
We just said we both regret, what we've said in the past. And
what initiated it?
Two things for me. One, when they did the USO trip, yes. I gained a certain level of respect for him because that's something that's very unselfish.
Right.
And it's my new pal right here. When he did the USO trip, and they got attacked, that says a lot. You're putting a lot at risk.
Right.
And that
moved you.
That moved me. And then as well, the revelation
over
this
the week.
Yeah, that he's
suddenly
clean.
You thought maybe you could lose Artie.
Well, yeah, if we lost him, even I'm going to be, upset. He's a good person at heart. We wouldn't hang out. We wouldn't be friends, in the real world.
Wow.
No, I'm saying in the real world, we wouldn't go to a bar and get a drink together.
I understand.
But he's a good person. I see that.
Oh, yeah, big news. I'm glad you guys covered this. At the screening yesterday, both me and Mike sort of apologized to each other.
Is this part of your therapy, you
We're
think?
friends. No.
Now I don't have anyone to be mad at except Howard.
Well,
now he's mad at me.
Well, and I got to tell you, too, I think Mike has a point. I think he won the essay
even Beth
contest.
said to me, she goes, how are you going to have Mike? We don't have any room. We don't even have a chair.
Well, you just got rid of Sal and Christine.
Who knows? Did I? I don't know.
Sal might show up.
Yeah, I think he's going to show
All of a
up.
sudden, Sal's back in.
Listen, you know what? You know what's making me uncomfortable? Everybody thinks this is such a great thing to go
No,
to.
it's not that. It's not that. I knew I would never be invited. Until you mentioned that contest, I knew I didn't have a chance in the world.
Right.
But then
All
I
right,
thought,
if you want to hold me to it, I would have you.
again, I don't feel welcome if you don't want me there.
It's not that I don't want you there. I don't have room for you.
You do have room.
You think I can make
do you
room?
want me
Can
to
I
work
look
it?
into
Do you want me
making-
to check people in on the guest list?
Oh, if you're willing to work it, I got plenty of room for you.
All right, is that for real? I'll do it. I don't
I'm
care.
one of the guys. I wasn't here I didn't hear his essay. So his essay's pretty impressive.
was good.
I didn't hear. I didn't
It
see
was very moving. He basically said, look, I don't have a lot of success in life.
What I saw your contest as is for once in my life, to be part of the in crowd.
Oh.
You know, I thought just one day it'd be great to be.
Didn't I have you to other things? I could swear you were at something. Weren't you at my
I
engagement
wasn't
party?
Not at your engagement party,
You were at
not at
some
Robin's
party.
shore house, not at Artie's shore house.
Did you
no,
get to go to something? I saw you somewhere. I remember it was bothering
the
me.
Artie 40th birthday?
Yeah, that was irritating me then. I remember that.
Yeah, at the pizzeria.
You were at Artie's pizza party.
Right.
I had you there.
Yeah, you also had Sal, who made an
Sal is, but you were part of it. Why, how dare you say I don't invite you to things? Now I'm mad at you.
Come on.
You were in the in crowd.
You know,
I saw you there, and you weren't functioning that
see
well.
that special love between you and Beth, just to see it in person for once.
Whoa, there
that
you go.
day.
He's extending the essay.
That would be nice. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Don't you want to be at your parents' anniversary?
You have beautiful children in your life. I'll never have that.
Oh, jeez.
But it's okay. No, I'll
Why do you say you
that
won't have
about
that?
yourself?
You're never going to have children?
If I can adopt, I'm sure, probably.
But
Why? You're not capable of bearing your own children?
No girl is going to want to have kids with me.
Oh, come on.
Oh, now you're playing.
Oh, okay, come on. With an eye, a voice, baldness, like I'm a genetic freak. Let's be honest.
Who in this room isn't?
You ask Robin. She'd have sex with you in a minute.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Stephen Hawking got married. You don't think you can get married?
Yeah, he had women
Yeah, and the woman abuses him. That woman.
No, she
Well, he picked
doesn't.
the
What?
wrong one.
I haven't seen that.
I don't know
There's
what
no
he's
evidence
talking
of that.
about.
Well, there were
The woman
reports.
There
years
were
ago.
no reports.
There
Well,
was.
there were. He's right. There were Inquirer stories and others that, he's got some problems, but I don't know.
Someone told me you went to a hair transplant doctor last week.
Yeah, I was trying to make myself look good for the wedding, even. But
Yeah.
I went.
Well,
I
are
went
you
to,
getting a hair transplant?
Not after going to the consultation. It's way out of my price range.
Right. What do they want for that?
Almost what a new car would cost.
Really?
For the amount of hair that they would do. There's 3 different areas of the head.
Right.
The front, top, and back. For the amount of hair I need.
Insurance doesn't cover that?
No.
Well, I ain't going to insure you for that. That's like, what are you talking about? How much money?
Like about 15,000, 16,000.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, what a racket that is.
I'm not going to do that.
No. It ain't going to help.
Nothing.
It ain't going to help.
I'm waiting for a reaction.
Howard, what are you
Thanks.
saying?
Thanks for making me feel
I'm
better.
fucking with you. You're going
my
to get it. First of all, I'm going to tell you something. I knew a guy who was way worse than you. I'm talking about low self-esteem. No chicks looked at him. I don't know what happened, but something clicked. You know what I'm talking about, Robin.
I do?
Greg, our engineer in the old days.
Oh, Greg,
He had a
yeah.
high voice. He had bad skin condition. He had everything.
You got him his first date.
Got him his first date. This fucking guy, he was getting so much pussy, I couldn't even tell you. And then now he's married
Oh,
and
my
he has
God.
kids.
Yeah, he had to get himself out of the lineup because there were too many women.
And you're as good looking as he is.
Oh, stop. No.
I'm not
No.
kidding you.
I know a bullshitter when I say one.
No,
Stop.
No, this guy really exists.
Oh, you think I'm making this up?
No, I know the story's true, but when you say as good looking as me.
No, he's as good looking as you. I'm telling you. He's the same as you.
All right.
You might be a little better. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Would Mike bag a chick from the Bunny Ranch? Because we got a girl coming in, giving away a date. Would you
I
do
got to
that?
tell you something. You got to see this chick. You want to bang a chick?
you
when's
have
the
a
last-
photo?
Yeah. Hey, Gary, bring in that photo. I'm going to get you laid, you motherfucker. Would you rather get laid or go be at my wedding? That'll release me of all my guilt.
Well, I could, like you said, I could get laid anytime in
Nah,
life. I can
but
only
let me
go
show
to
you
one
this
Howard
one.
Stern wedding.
How about getting laid at his wedding? That would
Hold
be
on a
great.
second. This is perfectly legal.
And this is a hooker coming in here. Who at the Bunny Ranch will bang you for money. This chick we're going to see. The picture of it, right?
This chick will bang. No, she'll give him a freebie.
Yeah, he won't.
Show.
Look at her. She's really pretty. And she
Got a
looks
great
like,
body.
She looks like that. Like, some chicks don't look like that. We've had her in before.
I had her in here. She's good looking.
Look at the face on her.
You want to fuck her?
She is hot.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Take a look at this.
Oh my God. She's beautiful.
Is it getting graphic?
You want her or you want to go to
Can I
my
do
wedding?
whatever I want?
I'm going to give you a choice. You want her or you want my wedding?
He was just about to say, "Can I do whatever I want to her?" What do you want to do?
I mean, what are you going to do? You're not going to kill her or anything.
Really?
She's super hot.
Can I put her inside an empty, enormous TV box?
The only thing about banging the girl is it may go against the journalism ethics. You know, my reputation may go out the window.
Come on, you got no reputation.
I think covering the Gary and me hosting the
But
screening
weren't you
yesterday.
just telling me I could get a girl like that engineer?
But you need to get a little stank on your hang.
Right, you get
I need to get you going.
Yeah, we had to start Greg off.
I'll
and
put
we'll
this
start
chick
you
in
off.
charge of building yourself.
She may
down
not
for
even
this.
want to bang me.
Oh, she's gonna.
She's a whore.
I can make her do it. She's a little whore.
She's a filthy mongrel whore.
You want that or not? That's my gift to you.
This or the wedding?
That's
or...
right.
There's a decision
Come
here
on.
that's
You
gay.
need an answer right now?
I need it right now.
Oh, my God.
Look at that picture. Oh, that's
Man, she
cute.
is,
I didn't see
She
her.
is
What does
cute.
she look like?
Take a look. Show Robin what she looks like.
Just show me the cover. I don't need to see. Oh, she's beautiful.
No, I'll tell you what, I'd do her. And I'm not into hookers, but I'll tell you that. That
I
one's
can't believe
cute.
she's a hooker. I
And
don't
she's
need
sweet,
to see
too.
that. Thank
I'm
you.
into hookers.
She's a sweet girl. I've had her on here.
Mike, they're all whores anyway.
Ah, thank you.
Not you.
Hey,
All right, I have an answer.
go ahead. I don't blame you.
The wedding.
No, I can't have you at the wedding.
Oh, fuck. Come on. This is bullshit. You know why I chose the wedding?
Would you just go with her? Release
You know
my
why I
guilt?
chose the wedding?
Why?
Because now that Artie and I get along, maybe he'll take me to Vegas one day.
He's not going to take you to
He'll
Vegas.
get me a hooker.
He doesn't like you that much.
Without question,
He
get him a
whispered in my
whore.
ear he doesn't like you.
I don't listen. I don't have to go to the wedding. That's okay.
All right, let me talk to Beth and see if I can't make some room. Oh, here's video of this girl. Just honest to God.
Oh,
Where is it?
man,
Look.
look at her. Holy
She's so
shit.
cute.
Wow. I don't remember her.
Yeah, she's super
Is she
hot.
Asian?
No.
No, she's
Oh.
like Eastern European, isn't she?
I do
No,
remember.
she's an American girl.
She's an American girl?
Yeah.
She's from Secaucus.
She is hot.
You look.
Oh,
Quick,
yeah, but
turn around.
Wait, I
Look
do
at her
remember.
body. Look at her hips. You're gonna turn. You know,
I'm not turning her down. I'm just saying you gave me a choice.
you would choose her. You would choose my wedding over her.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I bang her, it becomes a thing for the TV show.
So
and then-
what?
Yeah, I don't
Who
want to
cares?
do that.
So what?
No.
You mean the cameras have to be there?
Camera's
Yeah,
not gonna be on you when you're banging her.
And then you're gonna want audio tape to play on the,
If you're willing to give us some, I'd love it. But it's not mandatory. All right, look.
All right, it's okay.
Think
No.
about it.
All right.
Think about it. Come back to me. There's Artie with her.
Oh my God! I didn't know that was me. Oh wait, you know what? I remember that. Do I look like that? Look like a Make-A-Wish Foundation guy? No, but the one on the left too. Remember her ass? No, you know what? They're hot, man.
And that's her.
She
That's
is
the one on
hot.
the left. He doesn't want her.
They're both hot.
You know what? That's all right. I'll give it to someone else.
All right, have JD fuck her.
I mean, honest to God. What is it, Ralph?
Hey, Fred, I have a request. Can you play that clip that goes, "What a total fag"? Come on, man.
That's kind of gay that you don't want her.
Kind of gay.
I don't want to bang a professional whore. You know, that's not kind of gay. That's kind of safe.
You don't have a lot of options.
Neither do you.
Yeah, I do, but that's not the point. We're talking about you. How many chicks are on your list to bang? 0.0.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. All right. I understand. I hear what you're saying. Let me get back to you. Will you give me some time on this? Be honest. Have you ever had intercourse? Be honest. Let's be straight with each other.
You want to be out the door.
Did you ever have intercourse?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
Once.
Twice.
Twice. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Then you can get women.
Yeah, when I was younger and cuter and
Hairier.
hairier.
Robin twice. And
You had
Thanks,
sex. You had intercourse with a woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Mike.
Doesn't look like you're going to the wedding.
Yeah, oh well.
How you're pretty disappointed about this?
No, he said yesterday pretty much that he likes me as a person, but he doesn't have any room. So, what can I do about that?
But Sal's not going, so shouldn't there be technically
Yeah, that's
two
what
spots?
I said. I said if you disinvited Sal, then you got 2 seats. You know, you can invite me and somebody else.
But what about this Bunny Ranch whore?
She's hot. She's very hot.
Are you still gonna think about it? Or?
Well, you know, I see the video of JD at Hedonism, and those girls aren't interested in him. They're not interested in me. It's a
Yeah, but you're gonna
mercy
get-
fuck. That makes me feel more more ugly than I already am.
You wouldn't want to bang that hot
Shit.
chick?
I
Only
would.
she was into
I
you?
would, not as a bit for the show though. You know, if that girl met me in a bar and was interested, yeah, that's a different story.
But you wouldn't let us come along?
No Howard TV, no audio tape. You know.
All right, man. I guess it's your loss.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe he'll change his mind.
What would you do if Mike went in your place?
I had you there.
Oh, okay.
You were part of it. How dare you say I don't invite you to things?
Like that?
Yeah, it was cute.
What would I do? What was the question?
How would you feel if Mike went instead of you?
Hi, I'm High Pitch Mike. Oh, what are you wedding? Shut up. Lost. Idiot. Blotchy face douche. I like Mike. He's a good guy. I mean, who's Mike? He's in the newsroom. He doesn't even do the news. He just sits there and edits. He edits the shit that the news puts together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like lower than a toilet. You know, he's the sewer. You know what I mean? He's the sewer of the newsroom. You know? They bring in the shit. He takes it to another level. He's the container that holds the shit of the news and tries to find a place for it. He's a news sewer.
Good morning, Sandra.
How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Great. Excellent. What's up? What's happening? Somebody sent some ugly flowers. I hope those aren't for Howard.
Right this way, Sam. Sorry.
I'm just following around.
I know.
Like I always do.
I'm just glad when I don't walk into the wall.
Well, that's
it's always a good morning.
Always a good day, right?
So, absolutely. So, you've got a new show on Logo.
Fabulous called DTLA, Downtown LA.
All right.
It's a very groovy show about groovy people in LA.
And
downtown.
Howard's a groovy person.
Well, we know that.
Possibly the grooviest.
But he is not an groovy LA person. He's a groovy New York person.
True.
I can never see Howard living in LA.
No, absolutely not.
That's not even in the realm of possibility. I don't even know if Howard ever goes to LA. I've never known him to go to LA.
I think only with America's Got Talent when he had to go to
when he had to go, when he was forced.
Yeah, but he doesn't like traveling or anything.
No, I know he doesn't. He likes getting in his car, staying in the New York environs, as it were.
Yes.
Right?
You know him very well.
I do know him. I've known Howard for a long time, since the 80s.
I watch people come through these doors and they're shaking with trepidation.
Well, also they don't get the humanity of Howard.
Exactly.
The
and
depth.
You do. You look into those blue eyes.
Yeah. When he lets me in.
Right.
You know, you have to kind of work your way in slowly.
Do you think you can get in there today?
I think the question is, will he get into me today?
Ooh,
That's
I
more
like
important.
That. See?
I've gotten into Howard. Now it's time for Howard to get into me.
Spoken like a Stern Show veteran.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. He has to do the work to get into me. I'm always there. I'm always an open book. Giving. And now it's time to take.
The ball's in his court.
That's right.
He's gonna have
That's
to.
right. You know it.
I like your style, Sandra.
It's the way it is. It's the reality of our very, tough times that we're living in.
True.
Economic downturn, emotional downturn. So we like to fill it back up.
Okay.
All of my resources.
Well, best of luck today.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm going to need it.
Oh, Sandra Bernhard is here. She's an amazing woman, this Sandra Bernhard, because everything... She's so connected to show business.
She lives and breathes it.
She lives and breathes show business. And, I think about all the stories I know about you.
Thank you, Gary.
All the stories you've told me about in your life.
Yes, baby.
And, everything comes back to you in a weird way. I'm even thinking about, the big scandal this year was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And you were the woman he originally hit on. And that
on the beach.
Yeah.
In Venice.
Sandra Bernhard was walking down the street in Venice on the beach.
I was laying on the beach in Venice.
Right.
And Arnold came over and he leaned down on one knee, very chivalrous. How did
Chivalrous.
Chival.
Yeah.
A chival.
He's
It was a
chivalrous.
chival ceremony.
Chivalrous. You look good.
Thank you, sweet. I miss you.
I miss you too. I haven't seen you.
Well, I guess you got so busy.
Yeah. Well, I'm a judge.
Yeah, you're a judge.
Yeah.
Here come the judge.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, darling.
Hey, baby.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking about... Oh, yeah, go ahead. You were saying.
Well, you're always saying you want to see me back in my acting mode.
Yeah,
And
what's going on?
Well, I'm on this fabulous new show that's on Logo called DTLA.
Logo is...
Downtown LA.
Logo is the gay network.
It's the gay network, but they're kind of like trying to reach out across the board now because
Be a little more
gay
inclusive.
is the new black.
Right.
You know?
It is, yeah.
And everybody's gay and everybody wants to be part of it.
What is the show? Tell me what you're up to.
I play the lead character's mother, and the lead character, his life is falling apart.
He's a gay fellow?
He's a gay fellow, very cute, sexy
And you're the mom.
guy. And I'm his mom, and he comes to see me, and he falls apart, and I say, listen, you're a mess, and fucking pull your shit together.
Are you
little fagula.
Are you understanding of him being gay?
Well, yeah, because Melanie Griffith plays my ex on the show.
Oh, you're gay too?
We've raised, discreetly.
Oh, you're gay and your son is gay?
Yeah.
And you're gay with Melanie Griffith?
Yeah.
How's she looking?
She looks great.
I almost did a movie with her.
You did?
Yeah.
How much did you love Melanie? Isn't she
I don't know her that well.
You know,
she came into town and had a meeting with me about this movie. Yeah.
Recently?
No, 100 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, Melanie is Hollywood royalty.
Is she?
Well, her
You're right. Tippi Hedren.
Tippi Hedren.
Who was in Hitchcock the Bird. Yeah.
And now they've done that HBO special.
I think she's hot.
I've always had... Well, first was I adore her as a person, but I've always thought she was the sexiest person in the world.
When you are gay with Melanie Griffith, I mean, the role is that you're lovers.
Well, we're ex-lovers.
Oh, you're ex-lovers. So
yeah, see, we've raised our son together. We were like on the cutting edge of having a child before anybody else.
So there's nothing sexual between you and Melanie?
We meet up to discuss our son, and we sort of, there's a moment of rekindling the emotions so that when
Kissing?
it gets... No, there's no kissing, but next season.
Titties?
Next season.
Titties? Come on, give me something here.
We're in a store. We're in her store.
No titty in the store?
Not titties.
Oh, Christ.
Titties. City titty. Big
I'd love
city
to see
titty.
you guys topless, and you don't care about being topless. It would be great, you and Melanie Griffith.
We got to work toward it in next season.
Will you have love scenes?
I think we'll get to it.
You know, I always said this to you.
Yes,
I think you're a fabulous actress when you were on Roseanne, and especially when you were in King of Comedy.
Well, I think you're going to see that again on this show.
Because I think Hollywood turned its back on you.
They did. They shit all over me.
Do people know that Sandra Bernhard was offered the role in Sex and the City of Amanda?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and she turned it down. Is that a brilliant move?
Not Amanda, Miranda.
Miranda.
Actually, it was Amanda. It was.
Yeah, she was Amanda. They wrote her out.
But they wrote that part off.
They didn't like her. No, but you were offered the part of Miranda.
Right.
And you turned it down.
Well, I turned it down because there wasn't enough money, and who knew the show was going to be a big hit?
When you would seriously, be honest, when you sit home and watch that show, would you like pull the fucking hair out of your head? No?
I don't really see myself in that role. I think, and I'm not trying to be magnanimous or like self-deprecating.
It was something you don't think you could have done well.
I think that that Cynthia Nixon was really right for the role.
Okay, yes, but you could have been
I would have done
too.
something different.
You would have been a fun, sassy friend
that's true. It's true.
I think you're putting yourself down here.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think you.
But I think there's something else that's better suited for me.
Have you turned down other things I don't know about that you should have taken?
No.
No, that was the big one.
No, that was the big one.
That was a big
Everybody
paycheck.
in Hollywood has. It wasn't a big paycheck until the end.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to say what they were offering $7,500 a week.
Someone told me you were worth, how much were they offering?
$500 a week.
Right. In other words, HBO gets away with
And
cheap.
I'd already done Roseanne and was making quite a bit more than that.
What can you make a week on Roseanne on a sitcom?
Compared to network.
Yeah,
exactly.
but HBO got away for years.
Exactly. Well, they still do.
And by the way, I know when you're sitting at home, you hear $7,500 a week. You go, fuck, I'll take that. But this girl's making money doing clubs and doing television. She brings her price down like that. Then all of a sudden you're...
That was part of the problem. I consulted with my representation. I was like $7,500 a week. And it wasn't like anybody was like Nobody knew about Sex and the City. This was not like something that was like out of
Right.
the gate. It took a year for that show to get its legs, but they were still not making. I think that for 2 years, people were making $7,500.
So
a
your
week.
management said, "Hey, listen, you're doing much better on Roseanne.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? So, of course, in retrospect,
Are you? Someone told me you were worth $8 million.
that's the word out on the street,
Yeah,
Howard.
is that true? $8 million?
A little more.
Because you kind of walk around like you're poor or something. You try
Wait,
to.
I mean, you got to, so the people keep paying you.
Right, right, right.
What business? Excuse me, Howard. What are you worth?
No, but I'm just saying.
$1 billion. Are you going to lower your price just because?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what
Who
you're
cares
worth.
what's in the bank?
Right.
Bringing
right.
it
You're trying
home in the bank.
You're trying to make a living out there.
I'm trying to make more than a living.
So they come to you, this network logo.
No, the show was done guerrilla style first.
Don't you?
They
When I hear
shot it.
gorilla, I hear cheap.
Yeah,
Right.
But, you know, now you got no choice.
Is this a real acting role? I mean, do you get
Yeah.
to do like what you did in Kings of Comedy?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're never going to do that again.
Were
That
you
was,
nominated for that? No.
I was no, not for an Oscar, but I was given the National Society of Film Critics Best Supporting Actress, which is usually the precursor to getting nominated.
And then you didn't get
Back
nominated.
in those days, though, you know, it was '83. People were, the machinery wasn't in place.
What does that mean?
You know, the publicity. Now every young actress, you walk into it.
I can't imagine you didn't get nominated.
I know,
for that.
it's-
and maybe you're right. Nowadays they would have been
I
all
would
over
have
that.
now.
Yeah.
I would have been all over it because I would have been a much savvier person. I was like an artist. What did I know?
Why the hell didn't you get offered more movie roles after that?
You know
What happened?
Because I did, and a lot of the movie roles were like I was shooting this film called Beer,
Yeah.
and it was a piece of dreck.
Right.
You know what I mean? The movie roles were not up to the
And
to the
sometimes you got to
standards.
just take a movie role and hope for the best. You
Yeah.
can't. You're not in control.
That movie was never even released. So there you go. I mean,
A lot of
these are the-
goddamn problems.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
telling
me.
you. Careers
The road is not straight.
The road
no,
is not
Robin,
straight
the road
at all.
is not straight, honey.
And how
As
is
you
the Gay
know.
Network doing? The Logo Network. I mean, are they making any money? Are they making any inroads? What? I don't hear a thing about.
Well, you know,
them.
they had RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, well, there you go. I
That
mean,
kind
no
of
one-
put the.
That was their signature show.
Do they have any
There
shows?
There I stand on my word. Like I said, they got nothing. No.
Yeah, who's doing worse, the Oprah Network or the Logo Network?
Oh, I think
Oprah.
Logo's done okay.
Has
you
it?
know?
Do they
Yeah.
have a show that's broken through into the conscious? Do they have their Snooki of?
The RuPaul's a huge
The
show.
RuPaul
you're
Drag
not
Race is a
kidding.
big deal.
RuPaul
People
Drag Race is a big deal.
love- Oh my God!
What is it like, the American Idol of drag?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Oh okay.
It's
I
a
should
cute
watch
show.
that. I would
You'd
watch
like
that.
it.
I do like those guys. I've hung out with some drag queens.
Listen, I put drag queens on the map back in the late '80s, honey.
You were always a big supporter.
Always. I knew, and I had like my finger on the pulse, and
You do.
I continue to do.
I saw your old buddy Madonna's in town.
Oh, she's
Doing a
back.
big-
That's right. She's coming. She's coming back through. That poor girl. She's been on the road now. I think it's 6 months, and then
Why? Why
I don't
is she
know
doing
why.
it?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
drive
She's
there?
running from herself.
Is that it?
I think so.
I sometimes wonder, like, why is she working so hard? I mean, what is she trying to prove, that she still can keep up with the young kids?
I think it's a combo platter. But
and then all the controversy, you know, putting up, you know, Nazi symbols and.
Well,
you know, God knows
my
what.
favorite thing was that she showed her ass from Malala. Malala was that wonderful little 14-year-old girl from
oh yeah,
from Pakistan.
Yeah.
Who was shot on a bus
because
she's a feminist. She's
right,
like
she
she's
stood up for
fighting.
She said, "I want an education,
I
and
said,
everybody
you know,
else should get one too."
Like the kid hasn't been through enough. Now she has to see Madonna's ass.
Veiny ass.
That's a real tribute,
Yeah.
you know, to a 14-year-old. Malala,
You
I
don't
love
miss-
you so much. I'm going to show you my ass.
You don't miss that friendship with that great attitude of hers that actually puts together the dots that says, "Hey, I'm going to show my ass for Malala." It's crazy.
I saw her at Yom Kippur. We had a little.
Oh,
you know,
is that
catch up.
right?
Yeah.
Well, how did that go?
You know,
At the Kabbalah Center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But I
mean,
thought you
go
go to a
back-
different. I thought you go to a different
I
temple.
do most of the time. Most of the time. Although I'm tired of the whole fucking thing. You
What,
know what I mean?
You're getting rid of religion? You're throwing it out?
Well, because, you know, religion is the cause of 90% of the problems in the world. I mean, not spirituality, but when
No.
religion comes in, and of course, you know, they were all like, you know, they're all freaked out sad because Obama's not pro-Israeli enough because he wants Israel to settle and get. Let's make this happen. Let's move forward. Finally,
trying to find a solution.
Yeah, let's be a real.
Let's have a real negotiation.
Exactly, and they don't want to do that.
Well, that's a complicated situation.
It's very complicated. I'm not saying, but don't tell me because Obama, they're a little racist. They say the Schwarzer,
right?
All the religious people.
Yeah.
We have to take our marching orders from a Schwarzer.
Meanwhile, you go to Israel, everybody looks like a Schwarzer.
Honey, they all are.
That's right. That's exactly
Please.
right.
We're all Schwarzers from the beginning.
That's
honey.
right.
Look at us, the lips, the noses. When you look at older black people and Jews, they merge
morph into one.
They morph into one.
Jews and blacks are the same.
Yeah.
That's right.
They have the same bad attitudes later in life, too. They yell at you.
You took me to Temple one time.
That's right.
And I watched you in there, and we went to a very Orthodox place.
Yeah.
And we were separated because you're a woman and I'm a man.
Exactly.
And so I watched you pray and sing.
Yeah.
You love it. You get so much fun out of it.
I love the music.
But so you're saying now you're rejecting it and not going?
No, I'm not rejecting that at all. I'm rejecting the fundamentalism of it.
Right.
Where they start telling you,
So maybe you should go to a Reform temple where
they don't play the same music.
Right. You like the real deal.
I like the traditional prayers.
Have you ever heard
melodies.
Rabbi Gottfried, who I think is one of the greatest singers of all time of traditional Jewish music?
No.
Fred, if you have some, play some for Sandra. Tell me what you think of him. I think this guy's got the best voice, that this is going to move you as a religious person. No, listen. What do you think of this guy?
Is that Gilbert Gottfried?
Yes.
I saw him on my street the other day with his 2 kids.
Isn't it weird to see Gilbert with children?
I walked right past him.
Oh, you did? It's too weird?
I don't like getting into stuff with him. You know what I mean? Because he's always he gets into that contrarian mode that he's been in from day one.
I know what you're speaking about. I have gone out, I'm walking
Turn
around.
Turn that off. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
I was out on the street one night, and I was going to a wonderful restaurant with my wife, and this was years ago. And all of a sudden, I see Gilbert there with his then girlfriend, which was so freaky anyway.
What does the girlfriend / wife look like?
But beautiful girl, very, very attractive girl,
really,
and very nice and very normal. And
the kids are cute.
Yeah, and so I saw Gilbert, and I'm like, "Hey, Gilbert, how you doing?"
Not so good.
Not even like he looked at me like he didn't know me. I mean, I know this guy for 100 years.
Yeah,
it was
of
like,
course we all do.
I said I thought this was an act a little bit. It's not. I mean, you're right. It's very awkward to meet him outside of any kind of showbiz situation.
I saw him from behind, and of course he's immediately recognizable, and he's pushing a carriage. I was like, is there something in there? I thought maybe that was like an old pug or something.
Or maybe
how people do that in New York.
Yeah.
Like old people
in the
pushed
stores,
up.
they have a dog.
Or maybe
you see an old pug with gray and.
But with Gilbert, you think maybe it's just all the free bottles of water he takes from my studio. Who knows? And he puts it in a baby carriage.
But then I saw a little girl walking in front, screaming after her brother. Morty, Daddy wants you to come back here. You're too far away. And Gilbert's like this with that face. I'm like, the children don't run from you, even though you are the father. They still must be frightened of him.
Imagine him as a daddy.
No, I cannot imagine it.
If we didn't produce that reality show, we'd be millionaires, right? I mean,
I don't think he'd let anybody in. Even Gilbert is too embarrassed about his own strange, evolution.
You hate reality television.
I'm not a fan of it.
I love it. I mean, some of it. You don't watch Beverly Hills Housewives?
I have watched them.
And it turns you off. You get like crazy.
That doesn't turn me off. I just think it's like unnecessary.
So you're against reality television?
Well, when there's such good, scripted television, Homeland.
Oh my God!
Breaking Bad,
DTLA, my new show.
DTLA, Dexter.
Yeah, all the great shows.
Do you watch all these shows?
I do watch them all.
Empire.
Boardwalk Empire. Arrow. I think I lost you guys.
Yeah, there's great shows. Modern Family's a great scripted.
I can't believe how great Homeland is.
Homeland is unbelievable.
Unreal.
I mean, are you caught up with it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Last week was
the best. I just wanted to go on for 25 hours.
I say to Sarah, my girlfriend, I say I could stay up till 3 a.m. watching the show.
Right.
If it was 5 hours, I would run off to get like a bowl of popcorn and come back.
I was telling Robin this morning, there's this guy I read, Bob Lefsetz. He writes an email column. It's like a blog or something.
Yeah.
And he made the point. He said, remember when rock stars were cool? All we wanted to be was rock stars. They were
Right.
Now you almost laugh at them. Now it's like Homeland is the thing, or everything else is
With
cool.
all the leads. I mean, I've never been
Rockstar-
a fan of Mandy Patinkin. How brilliant
Me
is he?
too. I thought he sucked, and now he's fantastic.
No, he's so introspective, and you see so many layers and the emotions.
Don't you love him? What did you love him to be your father? The
Oh
way
my God!
Yeah.
Like when the girl offs herself the other night,
Yeah.
he cries over it. I mean,
it's great.
The level of emotion on that show.
Yeah, he's really good.
The writing is phenomenal.
You're saying your new show is as good as that?
It's different than that. It's different. It's
Comedy?
No, I mean it's light. It's like it's like the drama of the downtown.
Who plays your son?
This very cute guy named I believe his name is Matthew Herrick.
And how gay does he get? Does he blow other guys in it? And like, is there simulated sex scenes?
Well, I think it's sexy. It's not.
Sexy.
It's not like over the top, like porn.
Right.
But there's like real relationships. Like it's like the modern gay world.
Right.
Where
imagine gay mothers and the kid turns out to be gay.
Is that shocking?
And the kid is upset that he's gay.
No, he's not upset that he's gay. He's upset because he's breaking up with his boyfriend.
Oh.
And he has a black boyfriend who's a lawyer. And he's like a ne'er-do-well. He's like a lazy. And I'm telling him, get your life together. Get out there. Get a job. Do something. Pull yourself out of your self-indulgence and depression.
Sound like a nag.
She's a mom.
I'm a mother.
All right. Now, you are a mother.
And I am
in
a
real
mother.
life.
That's right.
Your daughter is not gay.
No,
or you don't
she
know
is
yet.
not going to be. No.
She is not.
No.
She's way into guys.
She's just when a kid is and isn't. She has a lot of self-respect.
Right.
She doesn't give it up. She's doing her homework and sticking to the
Is she a disappointment that she's not gay?
Not in the least.
Okay.
No,
Don't we want
what we're trying to raise is a good human being.
I want her to be a happy, well-adjusted.
You don't want her as a gay person?
if that was, if that was like a natural inclination.
Did you say to her, gay is a lot less complicated? It really is, I think.
That would be like Maude. Remember Maude wanted her daughter to be gay? So
Are
she
you
could be
kidding?
So current.
My daughters, all three of them are heterosexual. I said to them, I want you to be gay.
Well, I think you want the opposite. I want to, I want to dance at her wedding. I mean, I want
You
her.
do?
Yeah, I want her to be with a nice person. I mean,
You really want your daughter with a disgusting man?
I hope hopefully they won't be disgusting.
What man isn't disgusting?
That's true.
Now think about it.
Even you, Howard, in your own way.
Oh, I'm so gross.
You're needy.
Even like I notice I'm older now, my balls are starting to smell a little bit. I got to shower like 2-3 times a day.
Well,
Everything's-
they grab the sweat.
No, they grab the pee.
Oh,
I dribble.
God.
Yeah, you pee on my balls. How'd you like to be married to that?
Well, how does Beth deal with that?
Oh,
Beth is very fresh.
I keep it. She's so fresh, like a daisy.
How's Beth?
She's doing well.
I miss her.
Yeah, she's
Are you
great.
guys getting a new dog?
She says we will, but we have 4 cats. I'm very happy with that.
You really got into the cats. Which surprises me.
4 cats. We love these cats.
I know you brought one back from like the brink of death.
Yes, many of them.
And they're all in good shape now.
Yes. Hey,
You're such a good dad.
I wanted to ask you about this.
Yes,
you were
baby.
you were friends with Phyllis Diller, the comedian?
Yes.
Who knew that?
I knew her a little bit over the years, but toward the end, we went together to Hawaii to do Roseanne's reality show, Roseanne's Nuts.
And did you like her?
Phyllis?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Good woman.
Brilliant.
Inspiration to you as a comedian?
Of course, growing up. I mean...
And you didn't even finish the story of Madonna, so you see her in the temple, like just recently.
Yeah, no, I went over and said hi. That's,
And
that's
it wasn't
hang out.
weird?
No, I've seen her so many times over the years.
Oh, really?
She blows hot and cold. I think that she has 4 kids now.
Wow.
And that's a lot of responsibility, especially when you're out on the road for 8 months.
Yeah, I was going to say, is she really taking that responsibility?
How is she raising those kids if she's on the road for
I don't
8
know,
months?
because we haven't hung out at her place, so I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how she does it. She has a
I'd be
lot of help.
curious. She must.
Of course, everybody does, but,
Would she ever come over and say hello to you, or do you always have to go over and say
I always go say hello to her.
Yeah. Doesn't that annoy you a bit? I mean, what is that?
I don't really care at this point. It's like, who gives a shit?
But how does the conversation end? Because I'm so awkward with this stuff. That's why I'm asking you.
I just said, hey, let's get together when you get off the road. Oh, yeah, I'm living on the Upper East Side. And I say, great. And and then what? It's supposed to come over with like a bag of cookies and just sit and schmooze. I mean, what?
So isn't that awkward that you say, hey,
it's not awkward
for her?
What's that, Ron?
I say supposed to go hunting for her. You're on the Upper East Side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll try to find you.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a fucking blow off.
I
and it's,
know.
I live over there.
I'm an Upper East Sider now.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But Phyllis Diller was fabulous.
Yeah, I interviewed her once, about 100 years ago.
Did you have fun interviewing
Yeah, I
her?
mean, who even remembers? I was at NBC. It was like a million years
Yeah.
ago. I'm sure she thought I was insane.
No,
Yeah.
Phyllis was not a judgmental person.
Really?
No, she's a good lady.
Yeah, I just was wondering. And then another friend of yours, which I didn't even know, like you are so networked. Jane Fonda's a good friend of yours?
Well, Jane had me co-host this fundraiser with her a few weeks ago. She has this initiative to raise money for
and the body is still good on her.
Yeah, so the whole thing is good.
She looks good.
She looks amazing.
Do you know her for years?
She's somebody I've known, and to say hello. Of course, I was very respectful. It's Jane Fonda.
Sexual fantasy of yours?
No.
No? I would
No.
have thought for sure.
No.
She's so your type.
No, Jane Fonda's not my type. She's
Back in the day?
No, not really. I mean, I love her. I think she's beautiful. But there's certain people with the energy.
Oh.
Jane's got like a coolness to her, but like also like a fragility. That sometimes that's a lot of responsibility. But she's a wonderful person. She's got her shit together. Of course, she always has. She's brilliant.
I think so.
She's really and she's really stayed true to her.
I know she gets a lot of shit for the Hanoi Jane thing, but
listen,
with the Vietnam War, I still think back to the Vietnam War.
so
All the guys who
fucking
died,
right.
she was right on.
She was right on.
She was anything to end that war.
She probably knew in a few years we'd be building hotels there.
Thank
Why
you.
are we bombing?
Excuse me. Now you put on a cute T-shirt, made in Vietnam.
Right.
I mean, we couldn't have made that happen back then.
Yeah.
We had to go and
what
destroy.
the hell were we doing?
I don't know. What are we ever doing?
And answer this also.
Yeah.
Gary told me a weird story he heard about you. That years ago you went to a Cat Stevens concert with a friend.
Yeah.
You got separated from the friend at the concert and never heard from that friend again.
Really?
Yes, that was.
How can you live with that? I mean, how do you not follow up with that?
Well, the whole school, that involved my whole high school. She just we don't know what happened to her.
No one knows what happened to her?
No.
You mean she
To this day,
disappeared?
she literally disappeared.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, I thought it was a friend of yours, and you just never bothered to call her.
No, we were friends. No, I mean.
Do you think she died?
Well, apparently we don't. To this day, we don't know if she just decided to drop out.
Did the police come and
yeah, the police
investigate
came to
you?
the school. Sure, everybody.
And they questioned you. Did you see anything? And you never saw anything.
No, I mean we thought because she was such a hippie.
Yeah.
We thought that she went out and hooked up
joined
with
something.
the
or
Indian
something?
reservation. She was always talking about dropping out, and who knows? Maybe she did.
God, everything about your life is so intense.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had a lot of experiences. Don't you think you've had an abnormal amount of experiences like that?
Well, but you need that, as a performer to draw, and otherwise life gets boring.
Your celebrity crush is Pippa Middleton.
Really?
You said that, this is a quote from you, her ass looks like two peaches.
That's what I talk about in the show. I do a whole piece about how she really upstaged her sister at the wedding.
Right.
How
but
she
you're very excited by this, yes? That's not some. I mean, when you say a woman's ass is like two peaches, that's like the biggest compliment from you.
Once again, am I going to pursue Pippa at this point in my life?
No, I'm not saying. But you have a celebrity crush.
I like Pippa because she is confident. Because she is a commoner.
Right.
And she's, and her sister and her have been welcomed into the bosom. Listen, the royalty have had to lower their standards
because of those two.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't really mean that literally, but they had their certain way of connecting people that had to have that royal strain, but then it becomes
look, if they go
inbreeding.
too far in that family, they find a stripper.
Thank you.
So
exactly,
you know what?
Robin.
Only you have these kind of thoughts about it. I never even think about stuff like this.
I'm
You're
an
consumed.
observer, Howard. You know that when we discuss people, I take in the nuances.
You don't have a celebrity crush like my wife thinks Gwyneth Paltrow is the most physically beautiful woman and just thinks everything about her is fascinating. And I say to her, I think.
Why would Beth even bother? Beth is amazing.
But she just admires.
Beth is athletic and
yeah, but she admires Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, that's sweet. I mean, Gwyneth is she's somebody who really works at it.
Is that someone Beth shouldn't admire?
I wouldn't say not to admire her. I mean,
you know her?
I know Gwyneth a little bit. We've never hung out per se, but she's very into macrobiotic cooking, and she has her.
She doesn't turn
her
you
blog.
on?
No, not in the
No,
least.
you don't see her that way.
No. I don't find Gwyneth sexual. I find her very asexual.
Who do you find hot? Hillary Clinton? I mean, I'm having a hard read on you. Who is the hottest woman right now in show business sexually? Michelle Obama? Who is it?
I admire
Who is it?
and adore her.
Yeah, but she didn't turn you on.
Oh, I think.
Go ahead.
Oh God, I'm totally blanking on
If
her
I gave you a
name.
free pass, your wife would not be upset with you. Lindsay Lohan?
No, God, no.
All
No,
right.
no. Brad Pitt's wife. What's her name?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is
Really?
hands
Still?
down. I wish she'd gain a little weight.
Right. She's getting too thin.
She's too skinny.
And
but
some
when
co-
she has the right amount of weight on her, I find her to be the most. She's sexy. She's
You could never be attracted to a woman who looked like Oprah, could you?
No, I
No.
mean, I might want to rest my head on her bosom and cry.
Right.
But
She doesn't do it for you. Angelina Jolie would do it.
Angelina Jolie is definitely
right,
she is of the moment.
How is your relationship going? Are you
Great.
Everything is good?
Everything's great.
Great.
We work through things. It's an ongoing. It's a work in progress, as I'm sure it is with you and
What does you
Beth.
mean work through things? Like what's something you work through? Help me out with this.
Listen.
Because I'm not working through anything.
Oh,
that is ridiculous. I know that you work on your relationship with Beth.
No, but I
It's
mean,
not something-
I don't know what that means, working through something. What am I supposed to be working through?
Sometimes you're bored. Sometimes you're restless. Sometimes.
Do you admit
there's-
that to your spouse?
there's
That
a
you're...
But not in those. It's not like you're bored with yourself. You
Right.
want things to happen. Career. Things become
You mean you get weighed down with your own stuff?
yes, and therefore you get bitchy and you don't focus. Sarah likes a certain amount of focus, and everybody
And
does.
sometimes you don't. Sometimes you
I'm
take
a
her for
Gemini
granted.
too, and I'm like, no, I don't take her. I never take her for granted. But there are times when when I'm sort of spaced out and doing my thing, or I'm being in the process of creating, or I'm on the road and I come home and I'm exhausted. It's like
And then she says to you, Sandra, you're not being good to me.
no, she just I would like a little more focus and
that's where the work...
undivided attention.
And that's where you have to work on something.
I just have to work on that in general. I'm not a laser focused person on people. Even with my daughter, sometimes I have to slow down because I'm not only do I have my career, I do things around the house. I'm the one who does the laundry and I'm the one who washes the dishes because I like to do that.
Right.
But I'm also like a spinner. I don't like sitting around. It's not my thing.
See, I have that problem.
I know.
Because I have a lot of interests.
Exactly.
And I'm not focused on everybody.
People get hurt.
So
People
how do I
feel-
work through that? I have to
You have to
consciously...
remember that there are other people there.
Well, how am I going to do that? Write it down?
Yes. put it
You
in
have
your
to kind of pull
calendar.
yourself back every couple
Yeah.
of days and go, "Hey Beth, what's happening?" But
Right.
you do that with
I
Beth.
I do that. So that's
So
what
you're
you mean by
working
working.
through
So that's what you mean by
Yes.
working through
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean it's not some deep emotional.
Oh, no, you're
trauma.
teaching me. Because I don't know what that means, working through stuff. But you're right. Then I guess I do.
Refocusing.
Right. I have to refocus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we all do in relationships. You do sort of take people for granted when they're there 24/7.
Anybody cheating on anyone?
Oh no, there's no room in our life for cheating.
General Petraeus, should he have resigned?
I don't understand what the big stink is. I mean,
Me neither.
What about that wife?
What about her?
I mean, Holly Petraeus. I mean, God bless her. A little haircut.
Something.
Something.
A
I mean,
lipstick. a
can you
dolly.
blame?
I was trying to think, what era is that from? What is she doing?
I mean, you see this lineup. It was in the paper yesterday of all these, I don't even know who these people were, but these sexy broads in leather and their husbands. And then there's Holly Petraeus at the end with this amorphous haircut.
I was like, is she Amish? What's going
I know.
on?
But they had a
Robin,
picture
I mean-
they had a picture of her in the paper when she was young and he married her, and she was cute.
Well, I could see that.
So does a person have a right not a right to cheat, but does a person do you get when they lose interest because it's not what they paid for?
Okay, listen, let's back
Right.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, Petraeus himself with those
Is
teeth.
no beauty.
I mean, I couldn't believe he got that chick to begin with.
Well, it's
but there's
power.
Power.
Women like powerful men.
CIA. Then I thought, this is a good Homeland sort of vibe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Not as
Absolutely.
sexy as Homeland.
Right.
But still, the idea.
But look, he's no prize.
No, he certainly
physically,
isn't.
But he's in shape and he's got a powerful position.
And he's wearing the CIA garb, and he was at the front lines.
Right,
and
yeah. It's
the
attractive.
desert, storms and.
So why, like in France, if a guy cheats, it's like, so what? We've had presidents who've all cheated.
But I think this is, we're very provincial in this country.
We are. Sex is our one thing.
It's our.
It drives us.
Like in other countries, they go, "Oh, the guy had sex, and you want to fire him?"
I know.
What?
That elevates them. That's a celebration.
Well, there is a too far, when you get to Strauss-Kahn and Berlusconi, there is a little too far you can go in Europe.
These are child abusers.
Are you saying? Are you saying that if your wife started looking like Holly Petraeus, you would probably?
If my wife looked like Holly Petraeus, she would kill herself. She wouldn't allow that to happen.
Right. I mean, I've met your wife.
Yes.
She is hot.
She's gorgeous.
She really is. Very beautiful woman.
Very smart
I have
person.
photographed your wife.
You have photographed us. I don't ever like to talk about what we do in our private moments with you.
Yes.
But our photo session with you was possibly one of the sexiest experiences of my life.
Very loving.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Howard directed us, Robin, in a way that was, took it to some other place.
It's more like yelling than directing. I just go, would you two kiss each other?
No, but it was like a lot of bending backwards.
Posing.
A lot of acrobatic,
the pictures came out nice.
Soleil poses.
I had Sandra upside down.
Haven't you been photographed by the great Howard Stern?
She does not pose for me.
I'm holding out. Everybody else can get photographed first. I want to see what he does.
He's very.
She doesn't want to be nude.
Believe me.
Take your clothes off, Robin, and let's get going.
Very beautiful pictures. Very sexy.
But if your wife got the Holly Petraeus kind of homely look syndrome, she caught that disease.
That'd be done. We'd
but
be
isn't
done.
that wrong as a feminist? Isn't that that we fight against stuff like that, looks and all this?
I think there's also a certain commitment in a relationship to keep things hot and interesting.
Yeah, Beth told me she'd leave me if I got fat.
Well, there you go.
And I took that as a sign that I better...
warning.
A warning, yeah. Right.
But there's a certain level of self-worth that you have to keep up, and it has nothing to do with feminism. You have to take care of yourself.
So you're saying that Holly Petraeus is at fault also because she's kind of
I'm sure she let it go,
right. Yeah.
She probably got in bed at night and rubbed her feet
happens,
with some sort of a liniment.
Right.
That's not
when
sexy.
that happens in a relationship, she's saying something too.
That's right.
It's true. Could Holly make herself hot?
From what I've seen,
it's beyond that.
I think it's beyond.
It's hopeless.
Look, I'll tell you one thing. Once she dumps him, she's going to slim down, get that hair colored.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see, Robin. I think we should track the Holly Petraeus evolution.
Would you ever consider doing a show where you make over Holly Petraeus, like a one-shot
that would be genius,
special? It would be great, right?
We'd
get her on the treadmill, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like The Biggest Loser kind of
That
thing.
would be fun.
Listen, darling.
Yes,
you
baby.
are special. I'm happy you're now back on television.
Me too. Thank you.
The world rejoices that Sandra
Thank you.
Bernhard is going to be on DTLA, which stands for
Downtown LA.
Downtown LA. When you go on stage, nude, essentially.
Yeah.
Do you worry about now, because your daughter's getting older, that you can't do that kind of thing, or is that just not part of the equation? You'll do whatever it takes.
My daughter has her own life. She's very disinterested in me. She likes Lana Del Rey. That singer.
She's cute, though, Lana Del Rey.
Well, no, I'm saying I like Lana Del Rey, too.
Right.
But my daughter has her own taste.
But Lana Del Rey's not a fun singer to watch, right? She's not great.
But my daughter listens to her incessantly.
Really?
We bought our daughter a little turntable, so she has some vinyl, so she listens to it on vinyl.
Why would you do that?
And I hear the whining from the other room, because she wanted it.
She wanted vinyl?
She loves vinyl.
No kidding.
The kids
That's very
love vinyl.
sophisticated. They do?
Yeah. It's back again, because they like that texture and that sound.
They don't want the iPod with the...
Well, she has that, too. Believe me. She has all the different,
And she's into Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
That seems very sophisticated.
She's very sophisticated, but not precocious.
And wait, so she doesn't say, "Hey, I want to go watch my mom perform." She's not.
No, she's been on the road with me, but she likes to be backstage. She sets up my merchandise table. She helps sell the merchandise.
So she stands there at the table and sells stuff.
Yeah.
And what merchandise do you have? T-shirts?
T-shirts, CDs.
Sandra Bernhard T-shirt?
Yeah, very sophisticated, groovy T-shirt. I should have brought you one.
T-shirts and what? CDs and
CDs, DVDs.
Organic vegetables, anything. You know, I mean,
eggs, farm to table.
that's like a new thing. Like comedians all have a table.
You
and
got to. I mean, you make your extra cash.
Can you make some good money doing that?
Sure.
And she knows how to give the change.
Oh
you know?
yeah, honey.
Yeah.
She
That's the first thing-
hangles.
that's the-
And then I gave her 10% of the sale. She goes, "Wait a minute, that's a little cheap."
Right. She's doing all the sales.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's very savvy.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing.
Do you ever fantasize about your daughter becoming friends with Lourdes, the daughter of Madonna?
She's observed Lourdes at holidays.
She has.
Yeah.
Does your daughter want to be friends with Lourdes? Because
No.
Wouldn't that be exciting to have a celebrity friend?
I don't think she cares. I mean, she's
Right.
just, she has
her own thing.
She has her own friends. Believe me, these kids have
I
their
would
own
love
thing going on.
If your daughter became friends with Lourdes
But it could happen.
and then got you and Madonna back together. That
or
would be
or
great.
they just went off and did their own thing and looked at both of us and went, "Oh, those two are a bummer."
Right.
You know.
They should at least follow each other on Twitter. Lourdes
Who knows
and-
what
who
they
knows?
do?
All
I
right.
can't. I just stay out of it.
See Sandra Bernhard on DTLA. For more information, go to sandrabernhard.com.
Yep. New pictures
Um,
up on the website.
Oh, yeah? You redid it?
I got fabulous new pictures by this fabulous photographer.
What are you doing in these pictures?
Just they're upbeat, they're jaunty, they're fun.
Right. You decided to do a rehaul of your
Yeah,
whole
it was
image.
time to do a refreshing. You know, I reinvented myself, Howard.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I found myself to be more enchanting than I ever dreamed.
Well, I find you
possible.
enchanting. Yes, Balls, go ahead for Sandra.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I just want to ask Sandra, have you ever tried to get intimate with a woman and found that her vagina stunk? And how do you handle that embarrassing
Of course she
situation?
has. Who hasn't?
You kind of know that ahead of time as a girl. You know about somebody's hygiene.
What do you
honey.
mean? You
That-
can tell?
That isn't something that like sort of creeps up. A guy like you might find somebody like who's been sitting at the bar for a week. Yeah, there's a chance that they're.
I got to tell you, like Balls, I'm always desperate, so I don't. Sometimes I have to overlook that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I have a smelly turd.
Right.
Well, good for you. You know what? I like your style.
He's no General Petraeus. He'll take anybody. All right, thank you, Balls. General Balls, thank you.
Balls.
Thanks. That's right. I finally got the recognition I deserve.
Are you saying you can tell? See why you want your daughter to be a lesbian? I want her with a guy.
But some of the new breed of young guys, they're a little
A
different.
little more hip.
Well, they're sweeter. They have like they're a little more balanced. The feminine and the feminine and the masculine.
Yeah, you're right.
You know.
Yeah, I know
They're
what you mean.
But believe me, she won't accept anything less than the best of my kid.
Good.
I won't let her.
Well, you've trained her well.
You know.
SandraBernhard.com. Go on and see what Sandra is talking about. This whole new image of hers on this website.
You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Yes.
As you know.
At Sandra Bernhard.
Yeah. But I haven't seen you much on Twitter.
I don't know.
It's exhausting.
Now you spend like 20 minutes a day, at least 20 minutes a day, answering your fans on Twitter.
Yeah, I definitely. It is.
Now, what do you mean? What do you do? Because I got news for you. I'm exhausted from it. There's a lot of negativity toward me.
There is a lot of negativity.
And it gets me.
It is. It's exhausting. But I block those people.
What is the worst thing people say? Someone said the other day, I hope you and your parents and Beth die.
That's nice.
I mean, that's as
That's
low
horrible.
as it gets. Yeah.
Horrible.
Like, what did I do to you?
Fuck you. Like, beat it.
What do people say to you?
Oh, it's more or less you liberal bitch.
Oh,
that kind of shit. It's like, oh, wow.
Ouch.
Liberal. Ooh, you hurt me. Yeah, no shit.
Do you get caught up in how many followers you have? Is it you compare to the other celebrities? And
No.
say, how the hell?
Who's got time for that?
You don't care.
No, I've got my core people. I know who it reaches. I
Right.
know that they'll know where I am in terms of my career. And that's...
And what do you do? You answer them personally?
If there's somebody who's really cute and says something, that I connect with.
Like what? Like what's something that you
like,
connected
oh
with?
God, it's my birthday, Sandy. Give me a shout out. I saw you back in the day.
And
I
what do
love
you do? You say, oh, shout out?
I'll say, happy birthday, baby. I love you. Just make them feel special.
Really? Oh, that's it.
Yeah. And we don't get into some I have
Maybe
a
I'll
couple of people that I become friendly with. But,
You mean fans?
Yeah, like there's this guy in Flint, Michigan, where
You
I'm
like
from.
him?
Yeah, and he's done this animated thing based on his autistic son.
Right.
So like I'm helping him out. I helped him out with Kickstarter, raising money to like finance.
So you
it.
really get involved with the fans.
If it's somebody who you know
Right.
has the goods,
You catch a vibe.
That's 1 out of a million.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
That's not a everyday situation.
I love hearing what you're up to for some reason.
Well, we need a major catch up. We need a dinner or something.
Yeah.
This is not good.
We'll do it.
We miss you.
That's right.
Sarah and I miss you and Beth.
You have 200,000 followers. Kathy Griffin has 1,600,000. Does
Well-
that hurt you? Be on. What? Does that hurt you?
It does not hurt me. First
No.
of all,
I saw
Kathy Griffin, God bless her, does something that's very, accessible in a way, and she sort of like took my sensibility, made it a little more accessible. I don't have a beef with Kathy. She's what the hell do I care?
But you don't secretly sit there and go, I want 1 million followers.
You know what? I'll get 1 million followers when something, when I do that splashy thing.
When something blows up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All
right. Listen, baby. Giving you lots of love.
I love you more.
I love you too.
I love you.
It's good always having a chat with you.
Oh, and we needed a good catch up.
We sure did. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well.
Thank you, honey.
I learned a lot. I learned that you ran into Madonna.
Yeah.
That thing, you got blown off.
No, she didn't blow me off.
You got blown off.
I'm like in such a different place now. It doesn't even
Who
faze
cares,
me.
right?
At this point, with the world falling apart, with Hurricane Sandy, with people losing their homes, people wandering like zombies in the night with nothing.
Right. It's awful.
And I have an incredible life. I'm a blessed life. Wonderful friends like you.
Did you lose power?
We lost power, but
Now you're all right.
Yeah, we got our life. We got everything we need.
Sarah Silverman has 3.5 million followers.
She has a real savvy on the internet. She's that generation. She really tapped into it, and she does a lot.
She gets it.
She does a lot of videos and stuff, and
Right.
she's smart and savvy.
Okay. All right. Just trying to get something going here.
Why are you trying to upset her?
I don't.
You're talking about the negativity on Twitter.
I don't know. I just don't want to know.
Trying to upset her.
It doesn't. It's not upsetting me. I honestly. Every
Look how
person
mellow
who
she is.
follows me on Twitter, I've earned that.
When's the
person.
last time you had sex with your wife? Because you seem very satisfied today. Like you're really, like there's no rattling you.
It's more on a regular schedule.
True?
Yeah. You got to be, otherwise everything falls apart.
2 times
You
a
gotta
week?
make time.
Be honest with me. Don't give me any bullshit, because you guys have been together a long time.
2 or 3.
Really? That much?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
It's hot. You got to get it going, and also it's a release when you're working on your career and you're pent up and you're both like frustrated. It's like, what other way can you really let it go?
Will you guys do each other on your periods?
No.
That's verboten.
Well, we have nice sheets.
No, but I'm saying that's verboten.
That's gross.
Is it?
I think. Maybe it's a little different if you're just putting it in.
I don't care. I'll put it into anything. I don't care what's doing down
I
there.
know,
I don't care if you've got a mouse trap in there. I'll put it in. I'll take my chance.
No wonder it's shrunken.
Oh, it's a clip. Oh. You would not strap on with a period?
I've never strapped on ever.
Ever?
No.
I'm shocked to hear that.
That is so not my thing.
I wonder what your thing is. You got to let me watch.
I like the mushy, sexy, make
Finger?
out. Love fingers.
Fisting?
No, fisting?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
What do I know what
if
you're doing?
Somebody's got a thing that big that a fist will go in, that's not for mama.
That's not hot.
That's so not hot. That means they've had like 5 kids or something.
You like 69ing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. On a period, that's gross.
No, that's disgusting. Ugh.
Would you eat a woman's butt?
No. That is not fresh.
Ass eating. That's not about.
That's
Why are so people into that?
That's not for a Jew.
Right.
That's not kosher.
That's like pork.
It's like it is. It's like a piece of raw pork.
Ooh.
Ugh.
But you've had your ass eaten. I never have.
No, I have
You
not.
haven't? It would gross you out, right?
Yeah, I don't like any. That's like.
No one ever tried that with you? In all your years of experience? Because, I mean, women
People
do
try things.
Yeah. And you're like, oh. You're very vocal.
I jump up out of bed and go, this is where I draw the line, and I leave.
Ever pee on anyone? Would that excite you?
No. Pish off.
So what are you doing then?
Well, do you have to go to those extents?
69ing, and fingering. That's it. That's the repertoire. Right?
I mean, if that doesn't work, if you can't make it work with that, then get out of the business.
Right. You have no business being in bed with anyone.
You have no business being in that business.
God bless you. You know, I really never knew what the hell you were doing in the bedroom.
It's so weird. You've been there so many times, and you were so stoned you didn't even notice.
I know. I watched a million times. Would you ever call each other mommy?
Baby.
Baby.
Mommy, baby.
Mommy, baby. It's fabulous. You're so inventive. I could imagine.
Granny.
Do you role play?
Sometimes we do, but we play like two hookers or something. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
I could see
like
you
two dumb hookers.
Two dumb hookers
who've met up at some like at the Hustler Club.
You got to tape that so I can see it.
That's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you play dumb. Yeah, like
how do you do
two
that?
Girls from Florida, like the Panhandle in Florida.
See, that's why it's fun to be with you because you're playing these games.
That's when it gets sexy.
Let me hear you
Hi.
that's your voice. What you put on? Hi.
I'm so glad to meet you. I'm so lonely. Come by and hang out with me. Okay, I'll be right over.
I love your shoes.
Yeah, I love your shoes. I love your sparkly spiked heels.
And then things happen.
And then you go from there.
Isn't that fabulous?
And then you imagine how those two stupid people would have sex
Do
together.
you guys put on outfits as stupid hookers?
Yeah.
You do? Like you go, hey, I'm going to go in my room.
You put on stupid sexy lingerie.
And you go, hi.
You know, a little Victoria's Secret, something that might give you some sort of a rash.
yeah, just no natural fibers.
Exactly. And then you quickly take it off and dispose of it because it might suddenly just catch on fire in your bedroom and leave like a singe mark on your nice rug.
I could picture you like going off for 10 minutes, getting into your slutty outfit.
Yeah.
See, that's fun.
And then you put on some sexy, stupid music, and you dance a little bit with a cocktail. And
sloppy.
Spill a little bit, maybe slip and almost fall, and then she picks you back up and throws you back on the bed, and you laugh.
And then you act like you're not even into girls at first, like might touch her titty, and then I kind of like that.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Oh, I love this. How often do you play that?
First was everybody has to be out of the house.
Yeah, and it's got to be exhausting.
You got to be away somewhere.
Right.
And you've got to that. It's like writing a scene. I mean, it's not like I'm going to write some crappy scene.
You going away on vacation at all?
We're supposed to go to Chicago together because I have a gig there, and I love Chicago. So I find
You
Chicago
mean
very
you vacation
sexy.
in Chicago?
Well, I've got a gig there, so she'll go with me to Chicago, but we'll stay at a nice hotel.
What do you do in Chicago that's so great?
Well, I'm just up and performing there. But I
mean, what do you like about it?
Chicago to me is like the connection to
the Midwest,
the mothership of Playboy. That's where it all started. So like Hugh Hefner, the whole idea is like
that's where you
it's like that.
Where you go.
It's like reminiscent of the 60s when sex was crazy and kooky, and nobody talked about it in public. But it was.
That's not where you go on vacation. You're working.
But I happen to be going there, and there's nothing sexier than doing a great
Where's
gig
the best place to go on vacation?
Chicago. I like Paris.
Paris.
Turks and Caicos.
Really? There's a lot of ants there. I went once.
To Turks and Caicos?
I hate it. I left. I packed my friggin' bag.
Where were you?
I stayed in a private home they rented me there, and I was covered. I lay down. I'm covered in ants.
Are you serious?
I said goodbye. Then they start gassing the ants with me in there.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Oh, boy.
It must have been a weird time of year.
Yeah.
I like to go to Morocco.
No kidding.
Morocco is very sexy.
Sounds like it's too far away from me.
Oh, you would not like Morocco, Howard.
Believe
me, you couldn't handle Morocco.
I don't want Morocco.
Robin, he couldn't. He
can't handle the strange and different. He can't handle Paris.
Oh, horrible
Really?
people. I don't know if I could handle that.
Doesn't Beth like to get away to these places?
Not if you're married to me, because I can eat your kishkas out if I go on vacation with you. I will make you so miserable.
He says he's going away for this holiday. The last time they lasted 4 days.
Where are you going?
I don't want to talk about it because...
Did she plan it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, tell me some other time.
I'll talk to you about it.
After the fact.
Yeah.
But,
I hate going away.
That's so fun. But you have such beautiful places.
Yeah, I like to just stay home and see Beth. And
it's a staycation
that's
for
right.
you.
Right. Thank you.
That's all he wants.
That's all.
I understand. I get it.
In Chicago, I don't know. I never vacationed there before. Okay, look. We've spent way too long.
He
talking.
I don't
think
even
we
see
have.
the rest of the states. He's a mess.
See, yeah.
Robin, we got to get him out there into the
it's
world.
Terrible.
You watch Honey
What's
Boo Boo?
going on with him?
I watch Honey Boo Boo, like just the little clips online.
Right.
She is adorable.
You don't think it's child abuse in some weird way? Like the kid can't even speak English.
Listen, we've gone around the bend in this country.
Go ahead. What are you
We've
saying?
gone too far. We're so far gone. The ice truckers and the moonshiners and the rest of the people.
Right, they're doing all
the
kinds
Miss
of craziness
Cretans.
now.
But don't you? I mean, how does a kid like that and her mother graduate high school if they can't speak English?
Listen, this is the bulk of this country.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah,
is it that
it
bad?
is. It's that bad.
We're doomed.
These are the people that don't. I'm not saying Honey Boo Boo happens to be a liberal. These people don't want
Yes,
health. They don't want health care.
Right.
They don't want an infrastructure in the government. They don't want education.
Right.
And I keep saying, take them all down to the south, cordon the shit off,
And call it a separate
and
country.
they can, and let them live the way they want to live.
But they want it when they need it, Sandra.
Robin, this is the issue.
Right.
When they're half dead and their brains are hanging out of their ears,
Then they
suddenly
want
go,
government.
wait, come and help me.
Right.
But
Right.
it's like, and I don't.
But we don't want any help when we don't need any help.
You're not going to solve all the problems.
No,
right
we're
now.
not. We're not.
That's right. For more information, go to sandrabernhard.com. We'll be
Thank
back.
you for keeping some beauty in the world.
Yeah, thank you.
Takes one to know one.
Classy woman, you are.
Love you guys.
I love you too. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Hi, honey. How are you? Good.
The end of that interview turned so erotic so quickly.
Well, you know, Howard brings that out in me.
Well, it was 1 minute it was Twitter, and the next it was peeing and butt licking and.
Well, you know what? What would you rather talk about?
That's true. I am a.
Do we really want to talk about Twitter?
No, I was
Is there
saying to
anything there
myself,
for us?
when are they going to get to the butt licking part?
Yeah, exactly.
And you did, and you
Exactly.
delivered.
And we always get there when we need to, at just the right moment. Just like in the actual sex act, you always get there at just the right moment.
Exactly, very appropriate. But he loved. I mean, you guys go way back.
Yeah, we do.
You've been to temple together. You've
Yeah.
studied the Torah together.
Yeah, the Talmud.
He likes to imagine what you're like in the bedroom. He wants that glimpse. Do you ever, conversely wonder what he's doing in the bedroom, what he's like as a lover?
I can only imagine, because he projects so much of his sexuality, and I know that he's an incredible lover.
Really?
Knowing Beth, I know that she wouldn't accept anything less.
Do you think he's gentle, or do you think he's erotic and perverted and
I think he's all of the above.
he's versatile?
He's very versatile,
love it.
which is what we're all looking for.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sandra. Another great
Thank you,
appearance.
honey. Thank you.
Why don't we get back to that game we were playing yesterday where the
That
staff...
was great. Yeah,
the
we
staff-
got one revelation and you bailed.
Well, no, we actually ran out of time. I didn't
Did
bail.
we?
I want to show
would've
you...
stayed longer.
I want to show you what a man I am
Okay.
by listening to all of the criticism about me. This game was called... hey, Gary, what page is the game on? Howard page of some kind?
It's called the Harmonizer game.
Okay. Why would we call it that?
Because everybody's
Because they
on the
altered everyone's voice.
No. Well, why don't we call it How Annoying is Howard game? All right. Who cares?
That would be a better title.
It would be. All right, so the staff did this in Harmonizer because no one wanted to get in trouble. I assure you, everyone has amnesty.
Everybody's a little pissed off about this because it was told to them by Sal that nobody would be revealed.
Never would they be revealed?
And by the way, it was also told to them by Sal that anything they said when they weren't on mic wouldn't be told, and then he ran in yesterday and said how John Lieberman said horrible things about Lisa.
Well, you know what? Why would anyone listen to Sal?
Exactly.
You know, that's their fault.
Does Sal ever know?
Sal doesn't know anything that's going on, trust me.
So you're up to number 4.
What annoys me most about Howard, I guess, would be when he feels that all back pain is in your head when it's not.
That's Scott the engineer.
No.
I'm saying that's Scott DePace.
Yeah, is it?
Fred is correct.
Let me say something to Scott
Can I
DePace,
just
and I want to say something to my audience. I don't claim to know everything. I don't know a lot. The biggest reveal, the biggest revelation in my life was a guy named Dr. John Sarno, who is now retired, unfortunately.
Is he? I didn't know that.
I hope the planet never loses this man. I hope he lives to 1,000 years old, because this guy, one day, the world's going to wake up. He's going to be long gone, and he is going to be held up in such high regard. If you do yourself one favor in life, read his books, Healing Back Pain and The Mind-Body Connection. I don't care how annoying I am saying it for your health. I can't tell you what this man has done for me.
Well, I think that you should ignore Scott DePace.
You must understand that Scott DePace knows nothing. He's an unenlightened... Okay.
He's not alone, by the way.
I don't care. I'm telling my audience, listen to me carefully. The medical community is very, very ensconced in the back pain business. It is a multi-billion-dollar business. If everyone approached back pain the way Dr. John Sarno does, you wouldn't need pills, you wouldn't need operations. Now, is some back pain legitimate? All back pain is legitimate. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm telling you the cause. What we think is causing it is something other than what we've been led to believe. Now, look, I don't want to give you a long lecture on things. You know what? I'm tired of lecturing. I'm telling you this because...
Let them take their pills and have their
You do whatever you want, but it kills me personally when I see, especially a loved one, going in for an operation that I know is totally unnecessary and also risky. And after the operation, you might really have some problems. Scott DePace is not a dumb guy. He's proven that with the IQ test. But he's also not an enlightened guy. I'm not saying...
You think IQ doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't really. Not based on what I can see from Scott.
Good, then you two take the test.
Yeah. No, believe me, I know my IQ's not high, but I'll tell you what. This I do know about. And I am telling you, Scott, please don't come in. I didn't invite you in.
Could I just say one thing?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing this for my audience. I don't care. Go get an operation with your back pain or whatever it is you need.
All right.
Honestly, what do you want to say?
All I just want to say is I think there is something to what you're saying.
Okay.
It's just
all right,
not
good,
all.
Good. Okay.
And I have
right.
friends who've had
some
back surgeries, and now they're better.
And they will get worse. Trust me. You'll see it. It's a placebo, and it's a very good placebo. But the back pain will return.
But do you think all back pain is that?
There are
if
certain
somebody takes a club and hits you in the back, no,
Right.
your back pain is from the club.
There are certain conditions that you would have to be examined by a doctor that would lead to back pain that would be something other than what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's very rare.
So you're saying most, huh?
Yeah, I'm saying 99% of back
It's a
pain.
general back pain that nobody can diagnose anything else
Right.
about.
And they tell you it's a slip disc or this or that. Now, look, I don't want to get into a long explanation. That's not what I came here for. My audience isn't here. They're here to laugh. Now, you listen to me about Dr. Sarno, and don't listen to a closed-minded guy.
Yeah, because what they get irritated about is they never, ever investigate.
No. It's just this feeling that they're right.
Right.
Howard, can I tell you something?
I went through an exhaustive investigation of this stuff. Trust me. And if you think I know anything, and believe me, I do know lots of stuff. You saw that magic trick yesterday. Go ahead.
I was playing the game in my office, just listening to it, to make sure everything was right. And somebody walked in when I played that one, and they go, "Fuck, that was my complaint."
Well, first of all, Scott DePace was the original complainer on that. Yes, Neil.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Howard, I just wanted to tell you, about 10 years ago, I took your suggestion, and I read The Mind-Body Prescription by Dr. John Sarno. And I was in a long depression, 25 years worth. And I just wanted to thank you because reading that book started me on my journey to get out of depression and off the drugs. And his latest book, I think, is called The Divided Mind. I read that one as well.
Fabulous.
But Dr. Sarno's a genius.
Right. Yeah.
And
yes.
that's why Scott DePace can't relate.
And you know what? My biggest sadness, not my biggest sadness, I have many, but one of my sadnesses is that this guy is not being recognized. This guy should be getting the Nobel Prize. That's how important he is to modern medicine.
Oh, I agree.
But they won't give it to him because, believe me, there are too many people against him. And that's all I'm going to say on the topic. You want to take my advice? Take it. Or you want to go with Scott DePace back in the cave? Go ahead. Yes, Gary.
See, this is where people get mad because they said there would be no repercussions.
There is none. What? He didn't lose his job. I like the guy. But he's dopey. He says
That's
dopey
not
things.
nice. I am not.
No, you are. You don't know anything about it. You just make opinions.
I just don't believe in conspiracies like that. The whole medical community is somehow out there.
Well, you believe in a lot of conspiracies.
You can believe this one. They don't want to accept it. If you trained 8 years in medical school, and then, you know, college, then medical school, and then you went and you did internships and everything, and your expertise is in back pain, and suddenly everything you learned was worthless, how would you feel? You've got to protect that. Come on, buddy. Get off my back. I told you I don't want to discuss it. Either you buy into it or you don't. Good. Who's the next genius in this game?
Number 5.
All right.
The thing that annoys me most about Howard is his hair. I'm very jealous of his hair.
Well, that's
Scott DePace. No, Scott DePace or Scott the engineer.
Listen, that's actually very lovely. I would be jealous of my hair, too. I'm very lucky. I don't have to dye my hair. Thank God. I don't know that I want to go gray and sit there. It's, you know, so feminine to sit in a beauty parlor and get your hair colored.
You don't have any gray shit going on at all?
I have gray.
I don't see it, though.
Oh, it's here. If you came up close, you'd see it. But I have gray. But not a lot. I'm 58 years old, and I've got colorful hair and pubes.
And I don't want to see it up close.
I'll show you that. I'll show Robin. But look, I'm lucky that way. Who's jealous of my hair?
Scott the engineer.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say Benji.
Well, it's Scott the engineer.
It's Scott the engineer, Fred. When Gary says
right.
it, it's...
You asked me and I answered.
Yeah, right. But Fred's still playing.
I'm still playing.
He doesn't believe
Take
it.
that answer back.
No, Gary, it's Benji.
Fred's going to catch on soon. All right, let's play another one.
A little slow.
Number 6.
The thing that annoys me most about Howard is that at any given moment when you talk to him, whatever he thinks at that particular moment is correct and right, and there's no other way to do it. He's, of course, changed his mind many times over the years, but whenever you get him at that moment, he is always right.
I'm not sure I understand
Jason.
it.
When you know something, you know it, and you may change later on.
Right.
But when you will argue anyone down,
Listen.
and they're ridiculous because they don't know it the way you do.
Well, that is true.
Who do you think that was?
Jason.
You're correct.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I thought
because
it was
first of
Jason.
all, Jason is verbose, and he's even verbose in his harmonizer game. But he happens to be right. He's not off base with that. I'll take that and accept it. To paces, I won't, because he doesn't know anything.
Doesn't Jason's apply to what mine was?
No.
No.
You think you're right?
No, because Howard's never wavered on what he thinks. Did you not hear that?
All right, here we go.
The thing that annoys me the most about Howard is his musical taste. I feel like there are a lot of bands out there, great bands, some classic rock, some
Steve Brandano.
No.
That's Gary.
He just completely misses the boat on, and they would be fantastic on the show and great interviews.
Oh,
so
Will
I wish
Murray.
Howard had better musical taste.
Oh, Will?
Richard Christie?
No.
Who?
John Hine.
John Hine.
And I think
Better musical taste.
specifically.
What does he mean? Like the White Stripes or
No,
something?
I think he would like to see Rush on the show. You know, Rush is his favorite band.
Rush fan.
Who wants to? You know what?
But I think he means other bands
Who wants
too.
to hear an Well, let's hear what these bands are. I'll discuss it with him. Listen. First of all, a lot of bands that everyone goes, "Why don't you have Prince on? Why don't you have the?" I go, "He don't
want to be on."
Yeah, they got to want to be on the show. And Neil Young, I'd love to have on the show.
I'm still working on it.
Sure. I mean, and who knows? It'll probably be horrible. John, who are you referring to beside Rush? I mean, no one wants to hear a Geddy Lee interview.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
Rush is the big one.
Fine. But Rush is not as popular as you may think.
Rush is more gold albums than I think there are only 2 other bands.
Okay. Geddy Lee, I just don't want to do an interview. Go ahead. Who else?
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan, I'd interview in a minute.
You would?
Absolutely. I'm talking about the two guys.
Yeah, Fagan's up here all the time.
That's all
I would
there
interview
is
him.
to Steely Dan.
Well, Fagan and Becker, but yeah.
I don't think. See, here's something you got to understand. It's not about my musical taste. I like a lot of Steely Dan music. I'm thinking of the broader audience. Now, there's a guy sitting by the radio going, "Oh, hey, yeah, Howard, Steely Dan, John Hines, right on." I've worked in radio a long time, and I've seen reams of radio research. The audiences are so fragmented on what everyone thinks their musical taste is sort of right on. It is so fragmented, you'd be shocked. Now, you're fairly new to radio. I brought you into it. But I've been through the mill with radio research and seeing things about music, and it would blow your mind. We all think we're right about music. It is my general impression, based on the research I've seen and also my gut level feeling, that while some people would like to hear from Steely Dan, I think a lot of people wouldn't.
I bet you there are a lot of people you have up here that you wouldn't want.
Absolutely.
Based on your musical taste.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people I interview because I know people like them. So I'm making the best decision. It's not really my musical taste. I would be interested in discussing some stuff with Steely Dan, although I happen to know they're very dry, those two guys.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be great to interview.
Yeah.
You wouldn't interview Donald Fagen. If he came up and said he wanted to play, you'd consider it, but you wouldn't interview him.
Yeah, and those guys are uptight about playing. They got the Carly Simon disease. I think they're afraid to play in front of people.
They're better now. Now they play for everyone.
Oh, in other words, they figured out how to play in front of everyone.
Since people stop asking, now they're on the road all the time.
Exactly. Now they got to go out and pay the mortgage. You know, it's funny. You talk about radio and all this stuff. I was thinking about this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing that they just put me in, and
Radio Hall of Fame.
Radio Hall of Fame. I wish it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I wish there were. Rolling Stone magazine put together the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's generally endorsed by everyone. It seems more legitimate. But this so-called Radio Hall of Fame is a joke. I said it yesterday. I was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame on Saturday, and I didn't show up. And many people in the industry were critical of me. But they don't know the history. They don't know my history. They don't even know how I feel about radio. One guy wrote, Mike Harrison, Howard, radio's been really good to you. It's time for you to stop having everyone kiss your arse and give back to the industry. And I told you yesterday, I'm sorry, Mike, whoever you are. I don't feel that's the way to give back to the industry. I think, as I said yesterday, donating money to a college where, let's say, kids can't get an education because they can't afford one in communications, that's giving back. Or maybe taking a young student and saying to them, hey, do you have any good ideas? And I'll put them on the radio, encouraging a few people. That's giving back. Going to some guy's home in Chicago and celebrating the Radio Hall of Fame with people I never heard of, from a guy who was putting me down for years and humiliating me, attempting to anyway. I didn't let it stop me. This guy was no friend of mine who started the Radio Hall of Fame. In fact, he was trying to exclude me. 20-some-odd years he's been up to this, and he never thought to include me before. I'm sorry. I don't agree that that's giving back to my industry. I think I've done a lot for the industry, but you don't hear me crowing about it. You just won't. I find it abhorrent.
Yeah, but he wanted you to give back to him because it would give him credibility.
And I don't even know who's in the Radio Hall. Is Lee Abrams in the Radio Hall of Fame?
He would have to be.
I'm asking.
Don't know.
Benji, look it up. You seem to have some expertise in looking things up rapidly. How do you do that? What do you Google his name?
Yeah.
Is he in the Radio Hall of Fame? How could you find that out within 3 seconds?
The Radio Hall of Fame and Lee Abrams.
Howard, he is not.
He's not. Now, you see, that's fucking ridiculous. Now, I don't know who nominates these people, but I think it's this guy, Bruce Dumont, who evidently his family's name is Dumont. Dumont was one of the early manufacturers of radios. I don't think this guy had anything to do with it. He's excited that his name is Dumont. That immediately turns me off. Because you didn't even manufacture a radio. Your family did. As far as I can tell, I don't know much about the guy. Maybe I'm missing something here. But before you castigate, is that the right word? Before you castigate me, check into these things, guys. So-called journalists. Lee Abrams was a guy, when I got into radio, it was a lot of free-form stuff, you know. I could go on and play whatever I wanted. And he figured out how to make top 40, make album rock top 40, the modern-day album rock format. And I remember when I went to Detroit, it was a Lee Abrams station. And I didn't know much about the guy, except that when you get there, the music was all on cards. It was amazing. It was a card catalog system. He figured out that, you know, while DJs might think they know music, that a lot of people sit at home and don't know what the music really is. That they sit at home and they go, I don't like this radio station. There's too many obscure songs. So he figured out how to put the songs on cards. And he made a rotation, and he did research into what people generally like. And he built a big business out of it. But I went to Detroit, and I never really thought about radio, got inspired by it. It was all sort of all these internal feelings. And he was meeting with the staff, and I was the new morning man there. And I happened to walk in the room. For some reason, I wasn't even invited into the meeting. But Lee was giving a speech. And here was this young guy, full of curly hair, full of energy about radio. And within 10 minutes, I was inspired. I remember sitting in the room was Doc of Rock, Doug Podell, a couple other guys, you know, the program director, the sales manager, and he started to talk about radio and what it could be. He started to break down the audience. He said general patterns. He called some people earth dogs. And I knew what he was talking about. These guys who show up with chains to their wallets. They were earth dogs. And he broke down the audience methodically and said, here's who's in your audience. You need to know this. And then he started to talk about music and musical taste and all these new ways of presenting music. Ways of even introducing new music to an audience that didn't care about it, that he chopped up the songs sometimes and gave them almost a little commercial of the music. He had all kinds of ideas. He was turned on by radio. And I went, wow, I'm inspired. I can't wait to get on the air and really entertain my audience. Now, these are the guys, the unsung heroes. Not that he's unsung. People in the industry know who he is. But Bruce Dumont doesn't know anything. Who is Bruce Dumont? Nephew of Alan Dumont, the founder of the first commercial TV network. But what fucking right does he have to tell Lee Abrams that he shouldn't be in a Radio Hall of Fame? You know, and some people see Lee Abrams as the enemy. Like he ruined radio. He didn't ruin it. Try to make it better. He had an
actually,
idea.
that became a big business as a result.
Oh, it sure did. I like Lee. I don't know what Lee... I think Lee's now staring at a wall somewhere going, when am I going to get in the Radio Hall of Fame? I assure you, Lee Abrams isn't sitting around worrying about it, neither am I. We're doers. We're movers and shakers. We're not sitting there fucking waiting for Bruce Dumont, the nephew of Alan Dumont, to tell me whether or not I'm worthy of being in the Radio Hall of Fame. Now, you want to have a real Radio Hall of Fame, you come to me and you say, Howard, we want to make you the president of the Radio Hall of Fame. We want you to run the whole thing and pick a board of directors who will select 4 people every year who should be in the Radio Hall of Fame. And here's the secret. I would say no. You know why? Because nobody gives a shit. Most radio is boring. It's the same crap. It's the same shit over and over again.
Well, that's what I said. Whenever he would announce the list of inductees, I was like, who are these people?
Robin,
They're not famous.
I'm in radio. I don't know who these people are. I'm a guy who studies this stuff. You know, I mean, I've watched the evolution of this. I mean, come on.
That ruins your whole argument.
Oh, you should smell what that is. It smells like eggs. You'd throw up if you could, Robin. If you were in my space right now, you'd vomit. Like an egg. And after I give such a beautiful, passionate speech, I ruin it by doing that. So, John, my point of view is it isn't as simple as book, you know, you're trying to do, Rush. You know, you book Rush, and that's 70% of your audience is gone because they go, I don't give a fuck about Rush. That's the problem. You follow what I'm saying?
I do.
It's deeper than my musical taste. I'm trying to... I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm exhausted from it all.
I understand the point you're making.
I'm exhausted from last night. I'm exhausted from this morning. I'm exhausted in general.
You didn't even really go out last night.
I did. It was a lot. It was just, you know, I got a wife. She's trying
You were out for 45 minutes.
I was out for 45 minutes, and she's like shell-shocked from me. I drained the life out of everyone.
Oh, my God.
It's enough. It's enough of me, Robin. All right, let's get back to this game, whatever this is. Right. I did all the hard part of going out, and then I ended up with nothing.
Yeah, the part you went for, you didn't get.
Right. All right, let's get back to the what annoys me most about Howard game.
What annoys me about Howard is that he thinks everybody's going to be working at McDonald's or homeless after he retires. And fact is, everybody around here is talented, and I think everybody will be fine.
Richard. Yeah, Richard.
I can hear Richard even through a harmonizer.
Yeah. Richard.
Kansas cuts through.
Richard, what do you think? I hired you because I didn't think you were talented? I just know what radio is and how difficult it is to get a job.
But Richard lived in a
storage bin.
Storage bin.
Yeah, that was his career. He was in a storage bin.
If you fired him tomorrow, he'd still be better off than the bin.
Right. But if I fired him tomorrow, I believe he would end up back in the bin. I do.
You don't think he could take his talents elsewhere?
Where's he going to go?
He took his talents and they got him to a storage bin.
Yeah. Without me, he went nowhere. Ask Jackie Martling where his talents have led him. What is Jackie doing now, honestly? Okay, here's an example of a guy who's no longer with the show. What happened?
I don't know what he does. He does comedy gigs from time to time.
And he looks for that jetty.
Yeah. And he came to me and I gave him a job. Jackie's joke cunt.
And, you know, he'd like that to be a 5-day-a-week job.
Right.
He'd even come back and do this. He's offered.
Grillo.
Well,
what do you? I mean, I don't know.
Grillo's going to be the next entrepreneur.
KC, I don't know. What is he doing now? I think he escorts the strippers to private rooms.
He's full-time crazy. Well.
I mean, what evidence do you have that people leave here and do better?
Has anybody left here and done well?
The only one you can think of is Stuttering John, but he got a job while he was here, and Jay Leno went, but it wasn't paying attention. One of his head writers had this crazy idea to put just Stuttering John on, and Jay got rid of him in under a year. I mean, he kept him on as a writer because he wants to give him a salary because he's embarrassed in front of me to cut John loose, I think.
No, I've spoken to people there that have worked there, and they all agree that...
The only guys who've done well who have left and gotten job offers, you know, while they're here. But as far as people leaving the show, most of them have not done well.
The only guy I can think of that has worked for you and then done really well would be Mark Cronin.
Yeah, but like Mark left. Do you know what I'm saying? Mark left. I'm saying if I leave tomorrow, Richard, I think, is going to be up Schitt's Creek. You know. I mean, I think he could get a job. Like maybe he'll work like in a library or something.
A library?
Why not?
Why would he do that?
What could he do in a library?
The floors get filthy. The people are in there all day. Medicated Pete lives in the library.
He has to now. You see what happened to his house?
Yeah. Hey,
What,
Richard,
Pete's house?
where is it? Yeah, you got flooded out. Hey, it's awful. Richard, where are you going to go? I'm sorry it annoys you. Where is he?
Interesting what annoys each of these people.
Why does that annoy you? Prove me wrong, then.
It doesn't really annoy me. It's just a lot of times you make us all sound like we're retards and worthless, but we work here, and I think everybody around here is talented.
By the way, I'm getting excellent reports on you.
About what?
About his work.
Who from?
Fred.
Oh.
Thank you, Fred.
And
no need to laugh at that, Robin.
Yeah, right. What do you think? Fred's insane? All right, I take that back. Right, Fred's insane, but he knows talent. No, I know you're great. You're terrific, and the stuff you do is funny as hell. That's why you're here. I thought you were funny.
Thank you.
But I don't see a future for you.
You know, what works here doesn't necessarily work in the real world.
Okay, so...
Yeah, right. This is the only place for you.
Maybe you're right. Where else am I going to lick somebody's balls and get paid for it?
Exactly. It's a unique framework we have here.
But I generalized it. I said everybody around here is very talented. You're always saying everybody will be up Schitt Creek.
You really think that I think you're going to be a huge success when I retire? Are you crazy?
I'm not saying I am.
I think you'll probably end up with your own show. And I see a huge future for you. You want me to say that?
No.
You feel better now?
No.
Right, get out of here.
You and Sal will be
lunatic.
crossing streams forever.
Yeah, I think you and Sal are going to go on to be the Franken and I think you'll end up a United States Senator. And Sal will write a book, okay?
You think we'll be teabagging on Good Morning America?
Yeah, I think there's a huge demand for something like that.
Okay.
That's right.
And I wasn't annoyed. They just said find something, so I was thinking of something.
And before Richard worked here, he was living, as Robin said, in a storage facility, And he hadn't gotten laid in 10 years. He didn't even have a shower.
He was making love to his computer. He was having dates with his computer.
Yeah,
I mean...
I was making love to the inside of a napkin roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a paper towel roll.
Right,
yeah.
literally. So...
And I'm thankful for what I have here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Howard.
Yeah. No, I love you.
I love you,
I'm not saying
too.
you're not talented.
I know. Just sometimes it
you just
seems
should
like...
work extra hard to keep me working. That's what I've told the staff. I said, listen, work extra hard. I'll tell you why. Keep me working because you don't want to find out what life is like without me.
I know. I hope you stay here forever. I love it.
Make it easy for me. So far, it's not so easy. Now get out of here and go.
We're working
go write
hard.
Work harder. Whip him, Fred.
That's next. Nah, he's good.
He is good. I know it.
And you have to say that you're getting good reports on Richard and Sal, or one of them will kill themselves.
No, just Richard.
Sal, not so much, but Richard, he's great.
Yeah. No, Richard and Sal. No, that's it. When you get a report, it's Richard and Sal. Trust me.
Right.
You know that that the whole staff sends me a weekly report on what they do, and they're the only ones I get that says Richard and Sal.
Right.
Like I don't get individual reports.
No, they're one person. They're like a married couple.
I
like
wonder
Siamese
who
twins.
writes it up.
I know that's a funny thing to ask them about. Like who writes the report?
They're like Franken and Davis. I'm telling you.
Maybe they alternate weeks.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Sal, I mean, we got a lot of email about Sal's teeth. And, it is so funny to me that the guy who made fun of Gary's teeth all these years now has worse teeth than Gary.
He says that, Howard, these are two things. You're wrong and my teeth are bad.
All I know is when I speak to him, all I see is teeth. Whatever he did to his teeth are ridiculous. He made them way too white. That's
I'm
it.
telling you, when you put up that side by side, it's like there's a spotlight on his teeth.
Yeah, I'm not making it up. Believe me, I don't want to talk to a guy and be distracted by his teeth. I need him to blend into the background.
He says you're exaggerating it, that they're perfect.
Well, didn't you say that too?
I might have.
Yeah, I know you did. All right, let's get back to what. Look at him.
Oh my God!
Look at that side-by-side comparison. Available on howardstern.com, by the way. Let's get back to what annoys me most about Howard Game.
I'll tell you what annoys me about Howard. If he doesn't know someone, watch their show, or listen to their music, then he doesn't give a fuck.
Steve
fuck
Brandano.
Your Emmys, fuck
No,
your
that's
Grammys.
Will.
Oh, wait.
No, Steve Brandano.
You think?
It is Steve Brandano.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I recognize his
Oh,
weird
you recognized him.
cadence.
Did you slow down some gay song on Coffee House? Oh, then we'll have you in. He gets interested in the piano player from Maroon 5 when he's in the studio, but he doesn't think there's enough to talk about with some of the biggest people in the world.
Dude, go do a radio show. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Someone prove me wrong. They've yet to do it. Leave here and start your show with all your White Stripes interviews. These guys don't get it. They've never actually worked on radio, have they? Aside from here, which is hardly radio. I mean, they got shows at this Sirius. They book people to do shows who've never done radio in their lives, and there's a good reason why they don't. They're horrible at it.
But they were also interviewing all these people Steve's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's flocking to their show.
But nobody cares around here. Nobody sits here and gets worried about ratings. It's a joke.
Well, you don't need ratings here.
Let me tell you, I still think of when I'm on the air here, I still feel like I'm on terrestrial radio. And before I book a guest on terrestrial radio, I was like, shit, is this person going to fly with my audience? I mean, I can't have a disaster. The people who work here don't have that pressure. Steve Brandano thinks it's a party. I could have put Riley Martin on terrestrial radio. You know why? The radio station would close. Here you can do it. It's a niche kind of thing.
I think that in that particular instance he was referring to, and he's a really nice guy. What was that guy that we had on that just probably within the last year? He's like a guitar player.
Yeah.
And he sings, sort of light songs. You heard him on
Coffee House.
Coffee House, and I can't. He's pretty well known.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name.
Matt Nathanson.
Matt Nathanson.
Right.
So we'd say like, wow, why would you put on Matt Nathanson and not steal?
I enjoyed the song, and I had something, an angle that I could present to the audience. That's why. Steve's never done a radio show. Steve's never gone out to a small station, gotten a job in radio. He doesn't know what it takes. He should be learning from me, never fighting with me.
He's irritated.
Can you imagine he's irritated? He doesn't. When I listen to a kid like that who hasn't done a thing, I laugh. I laugh because when you talk about radio halls of fame, the reason I'm not all choked up about it is radio's been a nightmare for me. It's filled with insecurity. It's filled with going from market to market and getting every fucking asshole's opinion on radio. And then
not just indulging yourself.
And them yelling at you, and general managers, sales managers, everyone just clomping you over the head. But you learn. If you want to have a discussion with me about radio, you've got to have gone through that process. There's no way you can have a discussion with me about what works on the radio unless you've done it.
And the other thing is that once you have an interest in somebody, you can make them interesting to others.
Right. But Steve wouldn't know that. Steve thinks I'm going to get on with. Who does he think? Steve, who's so fucking interesting that I'm missing out on? You lunatic.
Oh.
You haven't done anything. You have no right to comment.
Well,
you haven't earned it.
I was asked to comment.
Good.
I don't really like. I feel like it's insulting to say their names.
Who do you want me to interview?
Insulting to say whose names?
We turned down the Black Keys.
Right.
Who are fans of yours.
Yes, because
who are like one of the biggest bands
Steve,
in the world right
I don't know much about the Black Keys. I've discussed it with Gary many times. We listened to your suggestion. I've got to be generally jazzed about something.
Understood.
Then I say to you guys, give me some research back on the Black Keys. I put it in your court. I said,
yes.
Teach me something about the Black Keys that my audience is going to care about, so that if there's someone like me who doesn't know about the Black Keys, it's going to make them interesting to my audience.
Right.
And you have failed every single fucking time. Now,
you have not come back with the...
No, of course I've come back with
You wanted to go and do some hard work.
That's not fair.
Yes,
that's not fair because I've done that.
You failed to interest me.
Well, yeah, because you're not
failed
interested
the Black
in
Keys.
It. You're not interested in it
because
that's
your
not
research hasn't been exciting enough.
Well, there might not be enough there for you,
Steve. This is what I suggest for you.
Yeah,
you've got to do me a favor. 2013's coming up.
Yes.
Your New Year's resolution should be: I'm going to make the break from the Howard Stern show. I'm going to go out. And I'm going to get my own show, and I'm going to prove Howard
wrong. We do shows on your channel.
And I want your first guest. Forget my channels; they're irrelevant.
Well, but I'm doing that.
It's not real radio. Did you hear what I just said about satellite radio?
Yeah.
I love Judith Regan. They gave her a show. How many people do you think? What Judith don't know anything about radio. She's a great woman. She's a brilliant book publisher. That's what she should be doing. They give every nut job they'll find somebody in the hall here and give them a show. We got a guy put on a Swedish channel. Where in fucking America do you hear a Swedish channel? Because you want to be a goddamn knight? Fuck me. There's a Swedish channel. When you got to make a real living in radio, Knight Schmite. You gotta produce, baby. You ask Scott Shannon or Steve Kingston or Tim Sabian if they're going to put on a Swedish channel. Motherfucker. Give me a break. You're not dealing with the real world here. You do a show here, if it's successful or not, it doesn't matter. You're under my protection. You're pitching the equivalent of the Swedish channel.
No, that's not true at all.
Yes.
That's absolutely not true.
Yes.
Your show, AGT, uses the Black Keys like every break.
That's right.
And terrestrial radio plays them all over the place.
Then this is what you need to do.
What?
You need to get a show on terrestrial radio where there's ratings.
Terrestrial radio's dead. Who cares about terrestrial radio?
All right, well.
Or it's dying.
You need to get a show where there's a ratings evaluation, where you can be tested, put to the test all your theories.
So how about...
And then when you pass the test, you and I will have this discussion.
How about the people that you've passed on in the past?
I will put them on. Go do your research and find something relatable. Tell me something about the Black Keys I care about. Tell me something.
I can pull up the notes that we've had.
Tell me something right now. You're a fan.
Besides the fact that they're the biggest band in the country.
They're not the biggest band in the country.
They certainly are. And you're in here always going, there's no rock music these days. I got to listen to all this stuff.
Nobody cares about it anymore, Steve. It's a dying industry. People laugh at these fucking kids up on stage now instead of worshiping them.
No one laughs at the Black Keys. Bob Lefsetz doesn't laugh at the Black Keys. He doesn't.
Bob Lefsetz is a bright guy.
Yeah.
And he sees what's happened to rock stars in general.
And if you had the Black Keys on, you'd be like, Howard talked to the Black Keys.
Yes.
It was one of the greatest
It won't be wonderful.
moments.
You got to give me something to go on. I don't listen to the Black Keys.
Just have them come in and play some songs. You again, like I said in the clip, you have Maroon 5 in here, and you're like, how do you play the piano like that? Because they're very popular. I get that, and I like Matt Nathanson too. People know the Black Keys. It's crazy.
It's not.
It's crazy that you think people don't know the Black Keys.
The amount of people that know the Black Keys.
Yeah.
Are in your universe. I'm talking about broader research. And it's the Howard Stern show. We've got to go with what interests me.
Okay.
I'm an older man.
And that's what annoys me about you. That's what I get
I'm 58 years old.
Right.
This is your time. You should be out doing the Steve Brandano show, somewhere where you can prove all of this wrong. Get some balls behind you.
We're here.
Do it.
There's Geek Time on Friday. There's John Hines TV show tomorrow.
Geek Time's a joke.
To you.
To Ralph.
It's not a joke to Ralph. It's definitely not a joke to Ralph.
Ralph takes it seriously, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whether Ralph gets it. If Ralph has 2 people listening to that, it doesn't matter.
It's also frustrating when there's people that I'm saying we should have in. You don't care about them, but then like 2 years later, you suddenly care about them, and then they come in here and everybody's like, "Wow, that was great. That was great. Bryan Cranston was great.
If 2 years
Seth
ago,
Rogen was great.
You know why Seth Rogen was great?
Why?
Because I cared about him. I've got to care.
That's what's frustrating, because I know that they would be good.
Steve,
some of these people.
I can't watch and be into everything you're into. How old a guy are you?
That's why
How old a guy
but
are
I
you?
don't. And Gary will back me up.
How old are you?
I'm
Steve?
30.
Yeah, you're 30.
I don't come and pitch like Soul Live, people that I'm into. That I only pitch people that I know would be good on the show, like the Black Keys.
Steve, you got to get your own show. You're bursting with so many good ideas. I'm telling you, you're wasting your
work on
time
other
there.
shows here.
Steve,
I know you.
No, you need to go off and do the Steve Brandano show.
The Black Keys need an interview.
No, the Black Keys get interviewed everywhere.
Because Soul Patch and all these bands, Soul Live. I'm telling you, you would be the biggest thing on tour. Remember how David Lee Roth tried to replace me and Adam Carolla and all these other guys and Opie and Anthony. All the Viacom blew it. They should have gotten you.
Listen, I want to be here. I like being here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're frustrated.
No, I'm not frustrated.
Right.
I get to do great things on your channels. But you don't have the Black Keys on. That's what annoys me about you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Seriously.
Thank you. No, seriously. Thank you. Thank you for that. It was the most brilliant dissertation I've ever heard.
Howard, are we going to play another clip of somebody with no repercussions?
There are no repercussions.
Oh, please. You've tormented numbers
Steve
4
can be here as long as he wants. But Steve really does need to go prove his theories.
But you did emasculate him a little bit, don't you think?
No, not at all. I had a discussion with him. I'm trying to teach him.
Richard, by telling Richard that outside of here he's nothing?
Stop it. You know that's true.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why nobody wanted to play this game.
This is the greatest game ever.
Howard, I told people to do it, and nobody did it but me. I was the only one who did it.
Right.
Then I'm living there alone. Then you said, tell everybody they got to play.
I don't have. There will be no repercussions. There are none. I like Steve. And I like that he stands up for what he believes in. What he believes is insane, but he doesn't understand the basics.
Well, what were in his notes? I mean, why didn't he set a fire under
I could talk about this a little bit. Howard, I would say that there's probably no guest that Howard and I have discussed more than the Black Keys.
Really?
Probably. In fact, I've gone as far as to say
Howard. The guys
Howard.
have told me the Black Keys are big fans of the show. I'm not familiar. It doesn't mean they're not good, and it doesn't mean they're not relevant. You know what it is? I don't know much about them. So I said to the guys, hey, I don't know much about the Black Keys. I said, what are their hit songs? So they played them for me. I never heard one. Now, I'm not saying I never heard of them. Doesn't mean that they're not big somewhere. They probably are. But I got to go with what turns me on. There's got to be a connection there. So I say to the guys, I don't know much about the Black Keys. Give me some info on them. Give me a couple of stats on these boys. Like I've interviewed the guy who was married to one of those Simpson girls.
The guy's
Nick Lachey?
No. The other guy.
Good Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Pete Wentz. Pete Wentz.
Right.
Now, the reason I interviewed him is I don't know any Pete Wentz music, but he appeals to a younger crowd. He's got gossip. You know, he's in Us Magazine every week when he was married to Simpson, whatever her name was. Not Jessica, the other Simpson. Ashley Simpson, yeah. the one who got the nose job. And so there's a bit of, it's a broader discussion than just music. So that's why he's on. It's not because I'm a Pete Wentz fan. I don't know fucking shit about Pete Wentz. But it looked like the dude was living an interesting life, banging this chick and getting himself a name. It's not about the music. Oh, Malone, how do you explain it to these young guys?
But you still haven't told me what was in the notes.
There was nothing that I read that I said to the guys, this is all nice, but it's nothing that I feel...
You couldn't grab onto anything.
That my audience will relate to because I won't be excited about it.
I will tell you that we were really close to getting Howard to say yesterday. Then Will and I dialed it back because we realized that their music is... we like the music and we think people will know it, but we didn't think they were going to be great interviews. Right. And that was going to be...
Yeah,
we don't want to deal with that.
That's all. I got nothing against those guys. I'm thrilled they're fans, and I know they're successful.
They love you.
But a lot of times I don't book someone because I don't think I can make anything out of it.
Well, the one I always talk about was at the height of what was that movie, Dumb and Dumber?
Right.
We kept getting pitched Jeff Daniels. The movie was #1 for like 8 weeks in a row. We kept getting pitched Jeff Daniels, and we kept saying no, and they kept saying why. And I remember you and Robin said, I don't really care.
Yeah, we just didn't care. And it's not that
like
Jeff Daniels...
but...
Right. Yeah. We like it. Just because we don't book him doesn't mean we don't like him.
It's not that I dislike Jeff Daniels. It's just you get a vibe that the audience isn't going to be into it. And by the way, that's probably a ridiculous vibe. I don't know what the audience is going to be into. I'm not into it.
And you can't do it if you can't feel it.
Right. That's my thoughts on this. And I'm not upset with Steve for being frustrated by that. I actually understand it. Of course, that would be frustrating to me, too. Because in Steve's mind, he's like, oh, my God, this is fantastic, because he's interested in it.
Yeah, but Steve doesn't understand what a rotten interview does to you.
Right. Oh, I have to live with it for weeks.
Oh, I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go into a major funk, and I don't want to go into a funk. And he hasn't experienced that. And he hasn't experienced getting a ratings book back that dips. It's probably the most debilitating thing on the planet. You know, the guys I can relate to are the guys who have experienced that, who have just lived with that dread their entire lives of a ratings book, something they have no control over. I mean, that's to me and that's why when the Radio Hall of Fame comes calling, I'm like, radio hasn't been exactly the most. Yeah, I've made a great living at it, but it's been filled with just stomach aches and sickness and just fucking complete despair and dread. I mean. And you don't get any loving advice from the people you work for. They want ratings. You don't have them, you're out. And sometimes even if you do have them, you're out because you're too out of your mind.
You take their advice, you're out. You don't take their advice, you're out.
It's just maddening. And so when a guy named Bruce Dumont decides that I don't get into the Radio Hall of Fame for 20-something years, a guy who, as far as I know, has he ever been in radio?
Yes.
What did he do?
Oh God, I have to go back and.
I don't know this
like
gentleman.
All things considered, like PBS.
Oh, NPR.
NPR. Rather.
Yeah, good luck. And NPR is nothing. It's horse shit. To me.
Beyond the Beltway was the show.
Yeah, good.
Whatever that is.
That's a show that didn't get ratings.
We went online, and that's the only picture. We think that's pretty much the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Is
it's a cafeteria.
With folding chairs and plaques.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and so, you know, listen, anybody wants to give me an award, thank you. I'll always take it and accept it, but I'm not going to Chicago to support this guy. I don't know him. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, the Beyond the Beltway show was also on PBS for a while as a TV show.
There you go. Good for him. Well, good.
And from 1987 to 2006, the host of Illinois Lawmakers.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but okay, well, at least he's in radio. Okay, I stand corrected. Right. He has been in radio.
Jason was saying to me, like, he said, Gary, give me some names that you think are slam dunks that should be in the Radio Hall of Fame. So I said, well, probably like a cousin.
Howard Stern, that's it.
Right, but
that's it. Maybe Rush Limbaugh. Or I don't know. I guess he could make an argument for Imus. At least he's been on the radio. And there are a lot of local guys who I don't know.
Do you think like a Scott Muni should be in?
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah, exactly. He should be.
I thought the same thing.
The guy was an innovator. I mean, he
did it for a long time.
Yeah, he converted a station to free form and stuff. I mean, when I say innovator, I mean he heard it in San Francisco and decided to bring it to New York. But yeah, I guess the guy should be in there. I mean, who knows who should be in the Radio Hall of Fame? Radio is littered with a lot of people who shouldn't be anywhere. They shouldn't even be at a party. But there's some tremendous people in radio. but they're not getting recognized. And it was ludicrous to me. The guy tried to punish me for years. He used me, in essence, by not putting me in. You know? And every year it became Howard Stern got rejected. And who wants that? And now all of a sudden he decided to put me in, and then he knew I wasn't coming, and he put in, we don't know if he'll be here or not. That was to attract more people who think I might show up. You know, I know what the game is. Well, anyway, my ear itches.
What else annoys people?
I don't know, but we do have to take a break. I don't know if this is going well, because it makes it seem like I don't like my staff. I do. I enjoy Scott DePace. I enjoy working with Richard and Sal. I like Steve Brandano. And this is causing a lot of bad vibes.
You know what it is?
I'm enjoying it.
You see, here's the thing you don't understand.
Like it.
Here's if I can make one minor complaint.
Sure.
Like, I know you're doing the radio show, but these guys feel bad about it for days afterwards. I don't think they see it.
Is that right?
Yeah, it stays with them.
Well, tell them to get over it. Tell them, welcome to radio.
Like Stephen,
now we're doing something interesting.
Yeah,
Stephen Richard
stays with him. Maybe that's a help.
What do they want from me?
Just to know that you think they're doing a good job.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. It's great. If I knew what you were doing, I would tell you even more.
You haven't gotten any good reports on Steve Brandano from Fred?
Gary.
I don't work with Steve.
Gary works with him, and I don't know why Steve thinks I would know what he's up to.
I know what he's up to.
That's all that counts. Listen, you're the executive producer of this show. You decided to hire Steve Brandano.
And I'm very happy with his performance.
You came to me and you said, Howard, Steve Brandano is a terrific guy. We shouldn't lose him. And I said, if Gary thinks he's good, then he's good. Steve, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. To me, you look like you're sitting there on your fucking ass.
That bothers him.
Well, then what am I going to do about it? What should I do?
This is reminding me of a drunk Will Murray. Everybody has the same complaint. Howard doesn't know what the fuck I do.
Right. Should I follow him around and learn what he does?
No, but if you want to ask me one day, I'll sit down.
What does he do? I know what he does. He does research, right?
Well, he answers the phones during the show. He helps with research. But
I hear he's terrific at it.
But a lot of what he does is he really is like our utility player. He helps with almost every other show on the channel.
Oh, good. Well, then I appreciate what he does. I appreciate every guy who works here. You know, I thought he was a publicist for the Black Keys. I didn't know that he worked for me. I got an idea. The Black Keys, the Black Keys. Come up with a new idea. No, the Black Keys.
All right, the White Keys.
All right, no. I love the kid. He's good. I like everyone who works here. Now, leave me alone. Should we finish this game?
Yes, I think so.
We'll discuss that.
We can't come back to it.
We got 6 more.
Too
Six
deep.
more. Oh, my God.
We could do it. We could do it tomorrow. We could do it next week.
Oh, my God. All right, but let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Mr. Hahn, sir.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry to sneak up on you like that.
It's all right.
I know
about the reaction you were expecting.
I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I know how he feels about music acts that come on the show, and I've said all along that I'd love to have Rush or Steely Dan or bands that I really love on here. Not because I love their music, that's part of it, but also Rush, for example, they give a good interview. They're entertaining. Steely Dan, I've never seen interviews, so I can't say that. But that's the point I was trying to make, and sometimes Howard makes choices with his musical taste that he likes, but I don't really like. So if I had to pick one thing that annoyed me about Howard, it would be that. So I went in there, and after listening to everyone else come out of there, I think I pretty much emerged unscathed. So I'm happy for that. I basically needed to make sure that I came out of there making my point, but not getting into it too much. Because anytime you go in there and fight with Howard, you're going to lose. And I didn't want to lose. I don't like losing.
As you once told me, the house always wins.
The house always wins, Greg Carmel.
Steve-O,
yeah.
You've been here for a while. Why take the bait like that? I mean, the house always wins. John Hine has been quoted as saying that. And that's
Listen,
very
I
true.
stand by everything that I said. I mean, that's... And I'm happy that you finally asked, or whatever, that there was a thing that we allowed me to say this. It's crazy that we don't have the Black Keys on here.
I agree with you.
It's crazy.
I think they're, as far as mainstream acts go, I think
well,
they're
then
the
go
best
leave,
band in
Greg.
America.
Then why don't you go leave and go do your own thing, okay?
Because I know that this guy is travel tested and he's a warrior.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right,
I'm not going anywhere.
Right, but why fight the king? The guy obviously knows what works and what doesn't. I agree with you. I think Maroon 5 sucks. I
didn't say Maroon 5 sucks.
I think they do. I think they're talented, but I think their music sucks. I think Train sucks.
Okay. I didn't say any of those bands suck.
At the same time, I'm not taking the bait and going in and telling them who should be on.
Well, we were asked to take the bait, so I participated. And instead of saying I'm jealous of your hair or something lame
that
like
was
that,
that was a very ballsy
I said what it was, and I stick by it.
I mean, she's crazy.
Scott, seriously, his hair. Why couldn't you have got all the years
I'm
and all
jealous
the
of his hair. He's got it. It's not gray.
Yeah, but
and whatever I have is gray. So
right, but this is the
And now all of a
opportunity
sudden he decided to put me
to
in
really
there.
let Howard have it. And after all the years,
Why
of
would I let
abuse-
him have it? I've been here for 28 years. Why would I fucking let him have it? What? I mean, really?
Well, because you've been ripped to pieces on many occasions. Why not use this as an opportunity to go back at him and tell him what annoys.
I don't know, but we do have to take a break.
What annoys you about him?
It wasn't. It wasn't. You know.
This is a chance for role reversal, and you went with a very softball-esque comment.
That's my decision. What am I going to say? He's an asshole, the guy that pays me for the last, quarter of a century?
Scott.
Yes.
Why indulge a game like what annoys me about Howard? It seems like bait to me.
No comment. No, you're part of the show. I mean, they want to know what annoys you. I mean, Howard's a grown man. He's not gonna. I didn't feel like, if I said anything, he would hold it against me. He did even come off stronger than I did think he would. But whatever. Well, listen, I take critique around here every day. He can take a little bit.
This is big.
It's an A-list guest.
This
man.
is an A-list guest.
You don't make this gentleman wait.
No.
He's got to come in now.
Hold on.
I've been a big fan of his since the show Alias. You know
Really?
he was on Alias? Did you know that?
No idea.
That's where he's pretty much started on that show.
Did you know he was going to become an A-list star?
No, I didn't.
Not in even,
But I loved
not
him
even
in
in
the
your
show.
mind and in your heart.
I loved him in the show, man.
Hold on, I'm setting my camera to handsome.
Right. Handsome is set in the camera. I whatchamacallit. I never thought that, but he was great in that show. Right? Alias, man. That was your kid. Alias.
Bradley.
Good morning.
Good morning. I never hear Ronnie rave about male guests this way.
Oh, really?
It's rare, yeah. He's going on and on about Alias.
Morning. How are you? Hey, how you doing? Oh, boy.
Right this way, sir. So, Bradley, the new movie is
Always nice to have a
Silver
camera
Lining
facing your
Playbook.
face.
I know, this never goes
The
well
instinct
with
is
me.
to take you right now.
This never
Smash
goes.
against the wall.
I'll back off. I feel like our first encounter went well, and then it's been downhill ever since.
When I came with Dax, you mean?
Yeah, I felt bad that day.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, sir.
So it seems now, he probably was getting a lot of pussy before. Now that you've been dubbed the sexiest man, it must be insane.
It must be insane.
So, like, okay, we're talking about Zoe Saldana, we're talking about Jennifer Lawrence, and we're talking about Dita Von Teese, but I'm talking about a regular day.
Yeah.
So, like, I would ask him, like, what was your day yesterday? Like, the publicists, the waitresses, the receptionists.
right.
Like, like it must be like, how many, like, how...
Is he here, by the way?
Not yet.
Yeah, he's here.
Is he? Okay.
You think psychologically affects women, that title itself?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I think they go berserk.
Oh, my God, it totally does.
Yeah. I think they go berserk.
People go, oh, I should be with the sexiest man alive. But I'm talking about like even like like you come here and there's There's a hot chick that greets you when you come to Sirius. There's a chick that takes your picture. I bet you he's getting fucking numbers.
Oh, that's
like,
what I mean, and that's the fun kind of girls. Bradley Cooper is the sexiest man alive. Last year. I don't know about this year.
This year it's Tatum, or Channing Tatum.
Bradley Cooper.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. I don't even know how he got that nomination.
Bradley Cooper should fuck Holly Petraeus, and I'll tell you why. You know, I was just thinking about this. Hey, man. Hey, best looking man in the world. You know, I was thinking you should bang Holly Petraeus, and I'll tell you why. Hey, now. What's happening?
Hey, guys.
You should bang Holly Petraeus.
Holly Petraeus, his wife?
Yeah, because she's feeling so bad about herself. And if
okay.
Jenny McCarthy said recently, I don't know if you hear.
I did. My mother told me that.
She said, "Oh, right now," she tweeted something like, "I'm in the shower right now. I wish."
It was her birthday.
Yeah, she goes, "I wish Bradley Cooper was in the shower with me."
Oh, that's funny.
That's quite a compliment.
You should take her up on that.
Good morning, Robin.
Hey there.
I picture her as banging like a wild animal.
Petraeus?
No. Petraeus, absolutely.
Absolutely, because I was going to say 100%.
I mean, Holly Petraeus, yeah. I mean, okay, she's past her prime, but so what? What do you care?
I don't give a shit.
We were fantasizing about your life because I still think when somebody names you sexiest man in the world or something, it gets insane. Like, I know when you're a famous actor and you're a good-looking dude, it's pretty wild. I was even telling the guys, when I got single, and I'm a mishkite. You understand Italian, right?
But I don't know what a mishkite is.
Mishkite is an ugly motherfucker. I'm an ugly guy.
That's Italian? No, that's Hebrew.
Oh, right. You're right. I got confused. So anyway, I'm walking around in some furniture store with a decorator. I'm trying to buy a chair.
Right.
And this gorgeous girl's in the store. Beautiful. I spotted her. But I was like, she'd never want me. I'm leaving, and I walk to the elevator. All of a sudden, she comes running up. She goes, "I'm going to give you my phone number, only if you promise you'll call me." And I'm like, "Wow."
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is before I met Beth.
Long time ago.
This is like,
before Beth.
But it was so powerful. And I know for you, like, everyone always asks you about, gee, did you fall in love with your co-star and all that? Forget that.
Right.
I'm talking about when you walk around on a daily basis. Like, you probably have a publicist out there. I'm talking about regular girls probably.
Ask Gary.
Is it crazy?
There's nobody out there.
Oh, you came yourself?
Yeah, come on.
No, but I'm saying, though, even when you're just about town, even walking around.
Right.
The amount of women who hit on you.
No, it doesn't happen.
Really?
Does not happen. No.
Stop
at all.
it.
I swear to God. No.
Wow.
No, it does not happen.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, nope.
Like, I was even watching your movie, and I'm thinking, I would hit on this guy.
By the way.
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it.
Did you like it?
I did. I really did.
It's a good one.
Very
right?
romantic.
He's a hell of a director, man. David Russell.
Yeah, I met him at
you
your
said
premiere.
that, yeah, and he actually said nice things at the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy until I get bitter. I can be very nice.
I flipped out, dude. When I sat down, they're like, and I thought I saw you because we were in the front. I was like, oh, there he is. And then I sit down, and I'm like, and I turned to my buddy Dave. I was like, my buddy Dave, my agent, who by the way has listened to you for every day since he was born. And I said, where's Howard? And he goes, he left.
I know.
I said, wait, what?
You were nice to write me. No, I wanted to come out and support you.
No, I messed up.
You didn't.
I should have.
It's me. First of all, I should have stayed for Beth. Beth was dying to see the movie. She got all decked out.
Really? Oh.
She looked great. And, I got thrown by what was going on around me.
But here's the other thing. Premieres are the worst. By the way, I should have said, hey, here's a screening if you guys want to go see it.
No, but she wanted. We liked the
She wanted to go out and have a good time.
But we were able to support you.
I'm crazy about time. I can't stand making people wait. It literally makes me feel sick to my stomach.
I was going to say that.
These premieres, every time you go to them, they don't start for like an hour.
Thank you.
And the people are sitting there in the movie theater waiting for the, I can curse, right?
Yeah.
For the fucking
star.
To show up. Because their lives are so busy, they just had, it's like, what's the point? I remember when I first started acting, and I went to like a premiere of some movie, and we got there, right? We showed up.
They made you wait.
No, they go around the block a couple of times. I was like, what? What do you mean go around the block? Do I have better shit to do than I'm gonna try to make the premiere? It's so crazy.
Thank you for saying that, because I said to Beth.
Yeah, because you wonder where people are. It was their premiere.
Are their lives that busy that they can't go to the...
Beth says to me, I really want to go to the premiere. I said, it's a school night, honey. She goes, come on, you've had Bradley on your show. We enjoyed his last film. We should go. I said, all right. It was important to her, and I'm really getting into this relationship thing where I can't make it all about me. I said, I do it for my wife. As soon as I get there, I go, they're not going to start this fucking movie. I got to be up at 4 in the morning. And sure enough, we get there. After I left, you wrote me a note. It was 8 o'clock. The movie still hadn't
started. The movie started at 8:30.
Yeah. I would have killed myself. I want to go to bed by 8:30. I've got to go to bed.
Me too.
Yeah, and I even said to Beth, I bet they're here already. You probably have you sitting in a car somewhere waiting to come.
I never do that. Are you kidding me? Oh no. That ended that first movie.
So what did you do? You sat there too waiting?
No. What I usually do is I'll go at like 6:30.
Right.
And because there's also people across the street. And I remember when I was young, waiting in line to get Tug McGraw, who was the relief pitcher for the Phillies. You know, waiting 2.5 hours. It means a lot if you want someone to sign an autograph or something.
Right.
Nowadays it's all photographs. No one gives a shit about a signature, really.
Right.
And so I try to go there early, but that night there was this other event, and then you're doing that press line, and then and you're sitting there and you're looking at the clock, and you're like, everybody's sitting in there waiting. It makes me crazy.
I don't blame you, and I go, I don't know why they invite people at 7 o'clock for an 8:30 movie, and we rush to get there because we want to be on time and not miss the movie. And
so you're like that too?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It drives me insane.
No, he's on time to everything, and everything should start on time.
You got to be on time.
I agree, man.
Right?
When I was a kid, I wasn't like that, and I remember being in college, and one teacher, I showed up thing, and he literally schooled me so hard about how you're basically wasting somebody's life,
right?
If you make them wait. And I thought, it's just right. It's true. Like, who the hell am I? I'm going to make you sit and wait.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel the same way, and I get to these things and I go crazy.
But it's not cool to be on time. It's a very uncool thing.
Right, but to me, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
I mean, I got a job. Who are these people who can sit there all night, too, that they don't have jobs? How do you get that life? I got work in the morning. But I did. I walked over.
But thank you, and you did. And thank you for even making the effort.
No, but I blew it in a sense. At this premiere.
But if it didn't start till 8:30, Howard,
I did the right thing.
You would have never been able to hold on that long.
And I told Beth that.
And I would have seen you at 8:30, all excited, and you would have been like, wanting to kill yourself.
And then I'll be like, I can't leave the movie. I'm sitting next to the guy who's starring in the movie.
Who asked me to come?
By the way, this woman you're in the movie with, very intriguing woman.
Unbelievable. I hope she does your show.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, you would love her.
We were discussing, I thought she was so fucking attractive, and I think the two of you have chemistry in the sense that, like, I bought into, like, I wanted you guys to be together in the movie.
That's great.
And then there's dance scenes where she's just wearing tights and a fucking, like, her whole belly's exposed.
And like a sweatshirt,
Yeah.
The hooded sweatshirt.
She's super hot.
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't fall in love on this set. Like, you fell in love with Zoe on the set. Like, how do you not fall in love with the next chick on the set? Why do you, by the way, I got to ask
No.
We're not great. No, let me ask you. Why do you act like you're not in a relationship? Is that a PR move? Or what is that?
I went to this, what are you talking about?
Did you go to school to learn this?
Is he in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, I told you this last time. That's why it's probably like, why the hell is he back on the show? I just don't talk about certain things.
No, I understand that. Yeah. But what is that move in the sense that you have to go? But you go to the premiere with your mom, right? Like, what is that? I mean, don't you?
I don't know. What is that? It's called family.
No, but isn't it great to take your girl to the movie that you star in and show her off?
Not if you've got another girl.
You're right. You're right. It's so great to take someone you're with to a place where 100 people are going to photograph you every step you make, and then ask you tons of questions, and then rip it apart the next day. No.
Really?
Why would you want?
I loved walking down the red carpet with my wife. I thought it was fantastic.
But she's your wife.
If I was married, it's a different thing.
But you're in a relationship. I'm assuming. You're not.
I don't. Yeah.
This is why I said you might have other women out there. You can't blow it.
It's true. Of course, you're a coxman. I'm thinking like me. I get a good-looking woman, I hold on to her. You're right.
You forget. He lives in a different universe.
I'm such a fucking idiot. You're so right. Goof on me. Of course you're playing it right. As soon as you call her your girlfriend, all the other pussy stops.
Oh, Jesus.
God, you're the best. God, I got a lot to... you're younger than I am.
You just trapped me. I didn't even know.
You are amazing. You're no General Petraeus. You'll never get caught.
Wait a second. Let's talk about Petraeus for a second.
Go ahead.
How is that possible? The guy's the head of the CIA.
And he gets caught with stupid email.
I don't understand. What was it, a Gmail account?
A Gmail account, and he was using the same Gmail surreptitious sort of approach that the Al-Qaeda use. She was allowed. They never emailed each other.
They never sent the email.
He kept the email in a draft folder. And she would go on his computer and read the email. How stupid is this? She had his account. And so that's why they thought there was a breach in security, because she's allowed...
Does this all come out? I didn't even hear this.
Are you kidding?
I didn't know that's specific.
I just found out 2 seconds ago.
You did?
I'm acting like I'm an expert. I don't know anything
exactly
either.
why
I keep thinking it's like the tip of the iceberg, because there's a second woman.
If I was banging Zoe Saldana, I wouldn't be reading the newspaper either. You know that. I would not be reading the newspaper. Look at you. Of course. I'm so stupid. You never commit to a girlfriend.
Anything.
Smart.
No, I'm joking.
You know Obama won, right?
No, who?
Obama.
We killed him, right?
Yeah, right. I didn't know if you knew that. He's so busy banging Zoe Saldana, he doesn't even know
how the election turned out.
He didn't know. He missed the whole election. No. This girl you're in the movie with. The movie, by the way, is called Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you play like a dude with Asperger, kind of. You're mental.
Right.
I would say you're.
He's got issues.
It's called bipolar.
Bipolar. Yeah.
Yeah. And I found
perfect person to get into a relationship with.
Well, it's weird. I found you so fucking annoying at the beginning of the movie, to the point
we don't do ourselves any favors.
No,
you don't say, "Hey, come along, ride with this guy."
Well, when I was describing the movie to Beth, because of course she hasn't seen it now. Now she's upset. But I said it's a weird movie in that you fucking hate Bradley. I almost wanted to walk away, and then I was so glad I stayed with it.
Oh, good.
Because it was really good. I really loved it. But this, what's her name? Not Zoe. The other
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. How do you not fall in love with her on the set? As an actor, you have to, right?
Well, you mean like in the imaginary circumstance? I mean, did you fall in love with what's her name?
Mary McCormick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you really, though?
Of course.
On set.
I fell in love with every woman on the set. I fell in love with Betty Thomas, Mary
Falls in love
McCormick,
very quickly.
the girl in the bathtub scene, the girl who sat on her speaker while masturbating. I fell in love with every single woman.
Look, when we did the Channel 9 show, he fell in love with the Snapple girl.
Yeah, I easily fall in love. Just lusted after. I mean, I didn't do anything, but I mean, sure.
Oh no, I mean, of course. Look, she's an incredible human being. I mean, and woman. And here's the other thing: she was 21 when she shot that movie. 21 years old. And she's from Kentucky. She's got an unbelievable family, but they just don't make them like her.
Some of the guys in my office say, they think she's a little thick, like analyzing her.
What the fuck?
I know.
It's so crazy.
I think her body's slamming.
By the way, I love that people are even saying that, because hopefully maybe she can change, swing the pendulum the other way.
She could work out a little more.
You're crazy.
I mean,
By the way, and David O. Russell, when she showed up, said, and he's just really kind of the best.
She's almost too hot for the movie.
Well, no, but she was thinner, and he said, he wanted her to eat a little bit. He did. Because this is we tried to make it as authentic as possible. It's Philadelphia.
Right.
It's like the women don't look like they come from Hollywood.
The world's sexiest man is walking around in Philadelphia, and this chick who's a supermodel is running around too, and they hook up, and I'm into that.
It doesn't look like that, though.
Right? No.
It really
you played it down.
And well, I didn't have to do anything. That's why.
When you work with De Niro, were you all intimidated? Honestly,
no. Honestly, no, because I'd done Limitless with him.
Oh, okay.
And he's a friend. So actually, that was I was.
What do you mean he's a friend? What does that mean?
I love him. He's a good friend.
I've met De Niro. He never invites me anywhere. Did he invite you to his house?
I don't know how it works. Yeah, I mean, literally, I honestly,
You've been to De Niro's place upstate?
Yes.
Oh, then you are a friend.
You're a friend.
I know other dudes who've been up there. That's the sign of friendship with De Niro.
Has he ever come on here?
No, of course not. I'm a scumbag.
You didn't bring him, did you?
No.
Who's a scumbag? You or he's a scumbag?
I am. Oh, he's no scumbag. He's too good for me.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
He's too good to be my friend.
Have you ever met him, Robin?
No.
Okay.
You have his number on your phone? Friend?
I do, yeah.
You do?
He's a buddy.
When you say buddy, you'll pick up the phone and go, Bob, what's
Bobby.
doing?
All the time.
Wow.
I saw him last night.
Where'd you see him?
At the Greenwich Hotel.
Like he invited you over?
We just met and we just met and I had a tea and he had a drink, and then we went on our separate ways.
See, I don't do that with guys. I gotta learn to do that.
You definitely don't have tea.
Yeah, tea. Fuck. Well, these two. He doesn't drink, Bradley. He fell on his head one time and he stopped drinking. You should really go back to drinking. You can't control your drinking. Honestly, I mean, what happened? You were drinking a little heavily.
When did this happen?
And you fell on your head?
No, what are you talking about?
You've got a gash in your head, and that was your rock bottom? That's some rock bottom.
Well, when you look like him, you don't want to ruin it.
I hit my head and said, whoa, I should stop drinking.
Why did you stop drinking?
I mean, honestly, my life, I was looking at my life, and I thought, I was kind of like... I wasn't able to handle my alcohol. Basically, that was it. Is
that true? Like, in other words, you'd go on a major bender.
Well, it's like the movie. You can't say like the bipolarity is not. You can't say they're like snowflakes. It's like no two are the same. So it's not like this general thing. But for me, it's not a genital thing.
Right. No,
but for me, you just make decisions in your life. You know what I mean?
How old were you when you stopped?
29.
29.
Yeah.
But the story I read, you stopped drinking.
I don't believe what you read, Howard. Come on.
Didn't you have plastic surgery because you had bashed your face up?
No. When I was 15, what are you're like switching it all around?
Get me that plastic surgery. That's what I need.
I'll give you the doctor's name.
What did you look
fantastic.
like before?
When you were 15, you almost screwed your face up, right?
Yeah, a big, huge glass lamp fell on my face when I was 15, and all this part of my face, like, sort of came down. Wow. It was like a horror movie was squirting out. It was really kind of crazy.
Can you imagine if that had really? I mean, you know, let's face it. Hollywood is also a thing of vanity. If you had gotten a face that had been destroyed, no acting career, your whole life would have been different.
Who knows what would have happened? You never know.
Yeah,
it's true. You never know what the hell.
I mean, it's such a freak thing.
Yeah, it was. I'm very lucky because I just happened to move my head like this, so it smashed my face to the left. If I had not moved my head, it would have went like, because it was a huge one of those lawyer lampshades, you know, the green glass, and it fell. It would have hit my esophagus. I would have been dead.
How did this fall on you? Was it installed?
I grew up in a basically, you know, like in Philly, there's a lot. You know, the house I grew up was over 100 years old, and it was the stable of the main house.
Right.
So it's this old stucco where you put a nail in the wall and half the wall comes down.
Right.
So my parents had bought this antique lamp in New Hope, and that's why they felt guilty for years. By the way, it's still, my mother doesn't even want to talk about it. You know, so they hung a lamp above my bed, and my grandparents came in and I threw the sheets over and it knocked the lamp. Ooh. And it just fell right on my face.
Wow.
It was crazy. And I remember walking down the stairs into the kitchen, and my mother, it was almost like that Hitchcock moment where the back of the back comes to the front. She starts screaming, and my grandfather was still alive, who was a cop. It's amazing what certain people do in crisis. I remember he grabbed my head and put it underneath, because he was a cop for 35 years, put it underneath his elbow and took a thing and just got right in the car and drove right to the hospital.
Wow.
It's crazy. It was crazy.
You were embarrassed by where you grew up. You grew up wealthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Relatively speaking, 100%.
You had this big, beautiful home, and it caused you shame in the sense that a lot of your friends didn't have as much.
Oh, no, the opposite.
What do you mean?
No,
you were ashamed to show them.
No, I grew up in a place where I didn't really think about it.
Right.
And then I transferred to private school. And there were people that had huge homes, and they went skiing for the weekends, and they drove cars, and I felt embarrassed. My mother's going to kill me for saying this.
Yeah.
But I actually felt embarrassed for what
that you didn't have enough.
That's right.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Because you had plenty.
You grew up amazing.
You grew up really well.
But, I don't know if you were like this, but, your priorities are all out of whack. Right. I remember getting arrested when I was 15 years old. And I remember kind of digging that I got arrested.
Did you?
Like you wanted to be a bad boy.
Because I was hanging out with the older kids. They were letting me hang out with them. And so I remember that the cops came into the house, and I was like, and you tried to run away, but I got caught. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're at the Doylestown Police Department, and I'm there with like the cool kids.
What did you do?
Just underage drinking.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, just underage drinking, which prevented me from getting my license for 2 years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I couldn't get my license until I was 17, almost 18 years old. But I remember being in the police place, and one of the cool kids, he was being a little belligerent, so they had him handcuffed to the chair, and he was like, "Hey, Bradley," and I was happy he knew my name. I was thinking about all the wrong shit, not the fact that like, oh, maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing here.
And
he's like, "Bradley, look out!" And he's drinking the cops' coffee mugs.
Oh my God, he's being bad at
yeah. And then I'm like, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, this is cool." Mind you, I probably had like 25 beers in me. Right. And then it's back when you're a kid, you drink. It's crazy what you can drink.
You really did have a problem.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then my parents come in. My buddy's parents come in, and it was like, the after school special. It was, then my parents come in with my Lhasa Apso dog, and my mother's like rabbit fur coat.
Did your parents think you were?
No, listen.
Go ahead.
They come in the door, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look like the cool thing. And then my mom keeps saying to everybody, she's like, "Where's my son?" But Bradley doesn't drink. Bradley doesn't drink. And I'm like, Mom, please, you're embarrassing me. She's like, what?
Yeah, tell everyone I drink.
Tell them I drink.
I would have shit my pants. But, my friends used to do a thing. They would go on shoplifting sprees to see who could...
that I couldn't do. That flipped me out.
It flipped me out. And the game was to see how much you could shoplift, and you count your booty at the end of the day. Well, I felt very challenged. The only time in my life I ever stole anything, I went into a Macy's, and I saw a tie tack. I said, that's the only thing I can steal because it's tiny. Tie tack. When do I wear a tie? And I pocketed the thing.
Right.
And I felt such a sense of guilt that I think I went back and actually put it back, which I could have gotten caught doing that. And I remember my little cousin was with me, and I said, we got to get out of here. This is wrong. And my friends actually got arrested. after that incident, later in the day, and I was like, oh my God, God is watching out for me because I didn't shoplift.
Yeah.
If my parents had found out I shoplifted,
no, that would have been the end for me.
That would have been it.
Yeah. The idea of underage, you know, I was punished, and I had to change, you know, for like, I wasn't allowed out and all that stuff. But if that kind of thing happened, my father would have went crazy.
Would have killed you.
Would have killed me. And I had the same experience, Howard. I was I think it was a Wawa. Do you know what Wawa is?
No.
It's like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I remember I was but maybe after that, with 4 or 5 guys walking in, and all of a sudden they start putting shit in their pockets.
Yeah.
And we walk outside, and I literally, my heart started beating so fast, and we walk outside, and I still remember all of a sudden 2 cop cars come screaming into the thing.
Yeah.
The 2 guys get caught. The guy I'm with leaves me and goes in the car, and the cop car's chasing after them. I literally am about to, like, you know, piss myself.
Right.
The woman comes out and goes, you took, and I was like, what are you talking about? Starts blaming me.
Oh.
And then the cops come in, and he's putting me up against the wall, and then all of a sudden, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, you know, they said to check your pockets. I had nothing.
Right.
And then then for some reason she's like, oh no, it wasn't him. All my friends got arrested, and I was like literally I was like blacklisted from my friends because they wanted me to testify that they didn't do it.
Right.
And I remember one of the kids' fathers called. This is, you know, I don't know. Sometimes when you look at your father and you're like, oh, he's the fucking man.
Right.
I still remember one of the kids' father calls my dad up. Now this is a private school, you know, very white. My father grew up in North Philly. His father was a fireman. Totally different background. You know, even though my family looks like they should be there, not at all. And I remember the guy calls my dad. He's like, hey, Charlie, how you doing? He's like, you know, we should, and I was on the phone right next to him. He's like, look, you know, we stick together. So, you know, we want your son to, you know, do the right thing. And I remember just hearing my dad, dude, just like fucking lay this guy out.
Yeah, my father once did something like that too.
And I remember I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
They wanted me to fucking lie and testify. And I remember he was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Is that why the movie's taking place in Philly? Did you have something to do with that?
No, it was a book by Matthew Quick.
Oh, so it was a coincidence?
I just got lucky.
You know who's in your movie? That guy who's on Boardwalk Empire. He plays your brother.
Do you like Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite shows.
What guy from Boardwalk Empire?
Bobby
You guys
Cannavale
are
this
talking
season?
The guy
Dude,
who...
how about Bobby Cannavale this season?
Yeah, oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, he's amazing.
What about that scene when he punches the priest?
Yeah, it's great.
He's great.
Where's the rest of the money?
He's fantastic.
And then when you do with the belt, the NXS thing.
It's great. It's great.
Oh, my God.
Now, do you talk to De Niro like this? Is this what you guys do? Or, I mean, I'd be nervous hanging out and being... I can't be friends with De Niro.
I mean, people are nervous around you all the time, but you make them feel comfortable.
How do you get...
When I first met you, I remember, I told you this.
Yeah.
I walked in, you know, I was terrified, but I thought the only way people are going to go see this movie is if I go on the Howard... That's my best shot for men to go see this movie.
Right.
So I was worth it. I know he's going to, you know, ask me the craziest questions. And I walked in here and I went, oh, the guy's nice. I could just tell. But the same thing with him.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But he's very nonverbal.
Not true, really.
That's just some kind of...
That's just in public.
No, I think it's shy. I think
press.
it's just shy.
Do you pinch yourself and go, oh, my God, I'm friends with De
talking to
Niro?
Bobby D.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Not
as an
anymore,
actor.
because it's been a while.
Right. And when you go to the house, do you sleep over? Or do you just...
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You wake up with
how many hours do you spend talking to? Like let's say you talk for a while.
Right.
Then what happens? Like then where do you go to your room?
Yeah, what do you do
Here's
at
what's
the
great
house?
about it. I don't know if we talk. Here's the way it goes down.
Yeah, tell me how to do this.
You sort of never look at each other in the eye. First of all, for example, last night, here's what happened. You sort of say, hey, you sit down at a couch like this, right?
Right.
And then you sort of sit down really comfortable, and you sort of wind up like this. He's sitting here next to you, and you're both sort of looking out
forward.
Forward.
You're not looking at each other.
No,
You're
never.
sitting side by side on the couch.
And then what starts to happen is you start to lean in close because he speaks softly.
He can't hear.
So by the time, and I can't hear anything anyway. So by the time you're 10 minutes in, his face is literally. This was last night. I swear, if you had come to the Greenwich Hotel at 6:30 last night, you would have seen these 2 guys leaning like this, and he goes like this. You know, I don't know. I think you should do this. And, you know, when we did it Once Upon a Time in America, and I'm like, right. Yeah. Can I get another tea? Yeah. And you just, and you do that for like as long as he'll stay.
Do people stop and stare? You're 2 very well-known guys.
No.
I mean, they don't. No one bothers you.
Not one person.
What, is there no light in that hotel? They can't see
it's a
who
dark
it is?
hotel.
So
But
was
it's
I
also-
being
it's
a
his
jerk
hotel.
by
It's
leaving
his
your
hotel.
premiere because so many people were... the woman was supposed to walk us to our seats and that I couldn't get in a seat.
Literally, I don't even want to talk about it. It
You
makes
don't.
me sick.
No. Maybe I was being too much of a jerk. Like maybe
I don't think
should've-
so. First of all, forget all that. The fact that you would have had to wait till 8:30 is a reason enough.
I'm
for
glad I
police.
left.
Yeah, because you go to bed at 9, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me too, by the way.
Beth goes, don't worry, they'll start the movie at 7:30, and I go, okay, that'd be good. and I timed it out. It'll be 9:30. I'm back home. I'm in bed.
The only thing I would have wished is to see it with an audience because it's a comedy in a lot of ways too.
Yeah, believe me. It's better I see it at home.
It is? Okay.
Yeah,
he doesn't like audiences.
Because the whole time I'm sitting thinking, there's a guy coughing on me. There's a guy doing this.
Yeah.
Do you worry about your looks? Now, don't answer this too quickly.
Okay.
Because your career is really taken off. Did you film Hangover 3?
We're in the middle of it right now.
Where are you doing that?
I just left it. We just did the Vegas stint. So now when I come back, go back to LA on Saturday, and we'll finish the rest of the movie in Los Angeles.
Are you worried Hangover 3 will not be as big as the other Hangovers?
No, God, no.
You don't worry about that?
No.
You've already hit the home run with the thing.
Are you kidding me? The fact that we're doing a third one?
Is that weird to you? Is it weird that it's a trilogy? Because you never expected
I don't know.
that. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, when we were sitting around, and then we're like, should the Asian guy be naked in the trunk? And should his genitals actually flap against my neck? We weren't thinking, and how are we going to close this out in a Lord of the Rings type trilogy?
Same director, same cast. Everyone came back.
By the way, who was a massive fan of yours, Todd Phillips. Massive.
Yeah, I know Todd.
He was so excited that I'm coming here. We were literally 2 days ago. I was in Las Vegas shooting in the desert, and he was like, and he's the coolest guy in the world and the coolest voice. I mean, really one of the coolest guys.
I'm friends with him on Facebook. He never writes me one thing.
Well, I'll tell him. I'm sure he's going to listen this morning. And he just said, Bradley, I got to tell you, he's like, everything else, fuck everything else. The fact that you're going on Howard Stern, I mean, that is just the greatest.
So when he said Hangover 3 to you, was there a moment where you said, hey,